Awesome. Now what? You know, Splendinger, you are, you are very right. What? What now? What do? I did everything. Now what? Uh, and while some people would feel that way, I, on the other hand, I mean, there's always things to do. Let's be real. No, there's always Genshin to catch up on, obviously. Today, there's a whole assortment of things we could do. We could do. I'm gonna write it down. In fact, we could do. I think I still have to do my Spiral Abyss. We could catch up on any of the events that I haven't done yet. But primarily, honestly, I think it's going to be story quests. Does Nahida come tomorrow, by the way? This is the first time you've been up to date on the Archon Quest in forever, in a long time. there was a time when I was caught up, but I think I fell behind. I think I fell behind like right after Leeway and like Inazuma, which honestly is that's a very long time ago now that we talk about it. But yes. No, it's all good. Honestly, I'm probably at the stage where I will just do some of the story quests until the next Archon stuff comes out, and then I'll continue with the Archon stuff. I took a break from Genshin for a while, and that's what ended up getting me so far behind, to be fair. I don't foresee myself taking another break like that, but it was just something that I kind of needed at the time. But yeah, we'll continue, and at least take out some of the story quests. The nice thing is that apparently the story quests are pretty easy to just kind of like drop in and do real quick. Salsa, hello! Salsa, thank you so much for joining us in Lethal Company last weekend. It was a lot of fun. I appreciated having more people to play with, so thank you for joining. There's always Genshin to catch up on. Mostly it's like 2 hours dialogue per quest. Well, that's a good thing I streamed for 3 or 4 hours. It's like a perfect time. Yeah. Nahida is tomorrow. Cool. So how are you on wishes and gems, Splenninja? Do you know what your current count is and what your prospect looks like? Yes. Aoi, hello! I'm gonna be lurking while I buy some food. Ooh, you better tell us what you get, Aoi. I had some pizza. Pizza that honestly didn't really settle very well with me, but pizza nonetheless. That's what we had. Yes. For sure. Hi, Finn. Good morning. Welcome to Strim. I hope you had a good day with your cat, who loves you so much. Man, that cat was bonkers. But we love Zuko. Hiya, Finn. Salsa, I fell behind with Inazuma because that's when I stopped playing consistently. Yes, for sure. Can I recommend story quests to do now? I know that everybody has a recommendation for story quests. It's most likely going to be Farina's because honestly, Farina is the one that I wanted. If Farina's story quest specifically helps out with kind of like tying up the loose ends / giving us the epilogue that I was hoping for after the Archon Quest finished. Honestly, the Archon Quest, as beautiful as it was, it still left me with a lot of questions like, well, what do we do now? What happened? Where are they now? It's kind of like at the end of the Incredibles movie where they say like, where are they now? And like, you know, you go to the different superheroes and what they're doing in daily life kind of thing. Yeah, I want to know what Farina's doing in daily life now that she's not, you know, being forced to be a front page, you know, front facade for a god. Front fagad. Anyway. Yeah, no, I'd love to learn, so. It's probably going to be Farina's story quest, to be honest. But I do have a lot of other story quests to do. Slurp. Blocko, hello! Genshining! Hi, Blocko. I need... You know, every time you put down that emote, Blocko, I feel like I need a peepo... I need a bongo blanket emote. Ah! I need a bongo blanket emote. Maybe I'll make one. Maybe I'll make a neat little bongo blanket. Maybe I'll replace bongo blanket with bongo box because it's kind of like a lurky wave. The problem is that I have limited emote slots, so I can only afford to like replace what we currently have. So just to let you all know, I'm probably gonna like maybe at some point I'm gonna swap out emotes like every month or so, and get some ones in replacement. But it's kind of hard because I want to keep the main staples as well. It's tough. Glowster, hello! Happy Monday, Glowster. Happy New Week. How are you doing? How things fare? Also, Salsa today was mostly catching up on Splatoon Twitter drama. What's the latest and greatest on Twitter news, Salsa? Also, Darren's, that sounds good if it's a continuation of Farina's quest, which is kind of where I want answers. Can't sleep. Need answers. It's like that meme. I need a big board behind me with all the red lines of string and stuff like that. Drifts into stream. Hi, Jenny. Are you Tokyo drifting around over there on the West Coast? West Coast, Tokyo drifting. Perfect. Also, hello, Jenny. I hope you had a good weekend. Jenny, thank you for joining on the weekend. I appreciate it mucho. More Stardew Valley. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to call it right now. Maybe, possibly, highly likely, highly possible. We're going to do another round of a Saturday stream next week. The forecast is nigh, and the forecast and survey says I probably have another window of time where I can do another long stream. Maybe not 10 hours again like I did last time. But definitely a stream where I can fit in a bunch of different games. So yes, that'll be this Saturday. That'll be this weekend. Blocko, also now you hate the auto shotgun? Why? What happened to the auto shotgun? What did it do? What happened? For sure. Good luck. Hello, sir. I changed my profile picture, but still good luck. Hello, good luck. Welcome back. Hello, chat and streamers and moderators alike. Hello, Angel Rooney. How's it going? I'm angry, but I cannot express it here as we have friends and family. We have friends and family here. Yeah, what shall we do in the presence of friends and family? We can't speak our minds. And you are always allowed to vet angry, however you wish. But yes. I'm sorry that it's been an anger-inducing anger-inducing day. Hello, Bongo Lurking Box Koi. Hello, Koi. How do? Hannah, final exam studying done. Bio exam tomorrow morning, and then we are finished. Let's go, Hannah. GG's and good luck. I'm sure that you'll do A-okay. On a bio exam plus, you'll nail it out of the park. Also, hello, friend. I hope your weekend was good. How about 11 hours? No. You were live for 10 hours? Yes. What? Yeah, so what happened was I had the day free on Saturday, and I said, well, I need to use Saturday to finish my Stardew stuff. By the way, bonkers McGonkers, I am so upset. Guys, hear me out. I'm so upset with myself, but I can't really do anything about it now. When we left Stardew stream, I told y'all, I said, I wonder what happens to Shane now that we closed the Jojo Corp thing because the community center is open and Jojo Corp closed. I kid you not, 30 minutes later, when I ended stream on Saturday, I picked up the game on Sunday. Like 30 minutes afterward, I saw Shane crossing the bridge and he entered JojaMart. Now, I realized later that that's a glitch. It just so happened that because we opened the community center on a Tuesday at 9 a.m. or whatever, it meant that Shane continued his normal routine that day, but every day thereafter, he no longer works at JojaMart because it's closed. Now, the reason I'm upset with myself is that I didn't get the video. I didn't get the screenshot because when I saw it happen, I was like, ooh, is that weird? I hit the home button. I hit the home button to like go back to the home screen so I could look it up real quick. And then when I went back, you can't take a video after you've hovered on the home screen for a little bit. It resets the video buffer. So even if I wanted to take a video of that, yeah, you can't clip it. You can't clip it. So yeah, it was, unfortunately, I didn't get a video of it, but it happened. And so that said, now that we are finally into like winter season for Stardew, next weekend we will also be doing maybe some Stardew, but also some Fortnite and some Lethal Company and some whatever y'all want to do, whatever y'all are up for. Yeah, again, it won't be 10 hours, but it'll be up there. Blocko, solos is already not good. Auto shotgun just makes it awful to hold down the shoot button. Yes. Blamp, blamp, blamp. Also, I'm sad that I could not stop by for stream Saturday. You went for so long. I did. I went for a bunch of time. But if y'all are able to join on Saturday again, we're gonna do that again this weekend. Yes. In the presence of family members, I cannot say certain phrases. not family friendly ones. Yes. Hinge. You can find a filtered version if you wish. You can paint it in flowery colors. Flowery language that's not for family and friends. The other way around. Koi, hello. Today was weird. Note to self, don't try making milk tea with 3-year-old powder mix. Oh no. 3-year-old powder mix. That's not gonna end well. Wait, what kind of... Oh, milk tea? Yeah, no. Hard no. Sorry, Koi. I know you're desperate for milk tea, but I'm not sure it's gonna work out, fam. Darren's last 2 Jets game of the team has blue screened. I don't know what's happening with them. It's a good thing now it's All-Star break, so they're off for the next week for a little bit. Blue screen of death. B-sod. We love that. I'm starting to hear that they're not doing well, Darren's, but hopefully they pick it back up. Super Bowl's coming up because 49ers played Lions and Ravens played... Who was it? Ravens played Kansas City Chiefs? Yeah, so football. Football things. Super Bowl. Not this next weekend, but I think the weekend after, something like that. Coming to a TV screen from Las Vegas near you. I unemployed Shane! Poor Shane, he just wanted a job. Basically, splatter color screen special caused a lot of issues with disabled. So in tournaments, either they're banned or like opt in, opt out. And so disabled aren't disadvantaged. Tournament organizer removed their ban on the special after recent changes that didn't fix the issues at all. Yeah. And people send death threats to third... What is with people... Dude, bro, what is with people saying death threats to TOs? That's ridiculous. Y'all can't actually be for real. The internet is a wild place filled with people who don't understand the impact of their words online. Everybody finds it so easy to like send threats and stuff, like, you know, through their phone, like through their screen. Haha. But like, dude, do you actually know what a serious thing you're doing right now? Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, I hope people get their act together. Ange, family-friendly version. I'm a video editor for this project in chemistry. It's due at 12 p.m. tonight, and one of my group members changed the entire script last night. So I put the entire non-family version in DMs. Okay, thanks, Ange. Also, yeah, I know what video editing is like. It sucks. It's time-consuming. It's hard. It's not easy. So to change the entire script is like, dude, you can't just do that last minute. No fair. Not cool. Yeah, he went to work because force of habit. Exactly. Even though the Jojo Mart is closed. Even though Jojo Mart is closed. Cannot do it. Yeah, salsa 2 of 2 cent. No problemo. Good luck. Gonna be drawing and coloring 4 illustrations. Pray for wrists. May the carpal tunnel be away from you. Good luck. Koi, I played Lethal Company last night with friends. Let's just say I was in some Lethal Company indeed. Listen, Lethal Company with friends is like the biggest hoot I've ever had. On Saturday, it was an absolute blast. We had a great time. I don't think I need to update the mod lists, but I might reach out to Lazy and change some things. Mainly just adding stuff. 2 things, maybe, possibly. It was 11 p.m. and there weren't any more open. I was craving was real, so I wanted some milk tea, but unfortunately, what am I supposed to do whenever all the milk tea places are closed? Hannah, Saturday stream was super fun. I enjoyed watching the Lethal Company shenanigans. Yeah, I didn't realize that we streamed Stardew Valley for like 1 hour. We streamed well with the opening segment of like talking. We played Stardew Valley for like 2 hours. Played Fortnite for like 2 or 3 hours. So that was like 5 hours total, right? And then the other 5 hours of that stream was Lethal Company. It was 2 + 3 + 5. That's how we got to 10. And like the large chunk of it was Lethal Company. It was a hoot. I appreciate it very much. Are we threatening the people that hold up the events that directly benefit us? Yeah, exactly, Spuninja. It's like and threatening to such a severity of death threat. Like that's really rude. Honestly. Yo, Cookie, what's up? ZZBB3 in the house. Hi, Cookie, what's up? I'm so angry, physically and mentally. Mentally angry, physically angry. Ah! I'm sorry, Edge. Ripperoo. Normally it's easy for me to block, but now I just want to throw myself because, like, hello. Now it's like, I can't just block this because now it's a project that's due tomorrow. Or is it due at midnight, Ange? As in, like, 12 p.m.? 12 p.m. Noon or midnight? Yikes. We have words that can be used to have calm discussions and agreements without hurting people for real. Exactly, Hannah. We live in a society. Exactly. Salsa, it's ridiculous. I know. Splatoon competitive YouTubers had to make videos regarding issues like educating late teens and older on how they should act online. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of... Honestly, I think it's a problem because, you know, whether it's specifically a Splatoon competitive or just any competitive online game, a lot of times that kind of behavior exists in a vacuum chamber. Vacuum chamber meaning that there's no influence from the outside, like no logical voices of reason, like providing calm and providing advice and saying like, hey, y'all should chill. No, they just like, it's all an echo chamber where everybody's in the same condensed area, and suddenly like, you know, voices just get louder. It's like people yelling on top of each other. Blah. Finn. So I put Ghost of Tsushima in my PS5 earlier so I could install it, and all of a sudden it's got an hour-long update queued. Is that like... That must be, hey, you got the base game, but then now it's all of the updates. Now it's all the updates that have come out since the game released, maybe? Hopefully, you know, hopefully 1 hour is less than that. Yes. Worth it? What's worth it, Jenny? Lethal Company was yippee! Dude, Lethal Company was a hoot. Sorry, we don't have time to play TF2. Plays Lethal Company for 5 hours. Ha! I mean, you're right, though, Cookie. I don't know. At the same time, as far as, like, all the people who were interested in playing TF2 at the time who were with me were the ones who were also playing Lethal Company, and a lot of them just said, like, yeah, let's just continue playing Lethal. It was kind of a decision that we made on the fly. And I didn't mind. We were having a good time. I missed a 10-hour stream. Hi, Cody. Yeah, this weekend, this Saturday. You missed I don't know if you were here last Monday, but there was a 5-hour stream. Guys, I've streamed so much last week. A 5-hour stream last Monday to finish Farina's Quest. A 10-hour stream on Saturday, and all the other stuff that we do during the week. Last week was wild. Last week was wild, yo. Andrina, I fell asleep while I was watching stream yesterday, but hello, I must be lurking. Hello, Andrina. Hope your lurk goes well, and thanks for popping in. Not sure about that one. Not sure about your update, Finn. I hope so. Gonna head out though. No problem. Good luck. Good luck updating, and may internet speed with you. Be with you. Honestly, like I've had updates before where it says like 1 hour remaining, and then it takes like 20 minutes. But maybe that's just because I have a wired connection on Ethernet, and I'm the only person in this house using it. For sure. It's Twitter. That's just Twitter. Twitter being Twitter. My bio teacher saw me in such a sorry state and asked me if I was sane after that class. Wait, when, Ange? after an exam? They changed the script last minute. I mean, you have copies of the older version, right, Ange? Oh man, time to submit both projects because you were complaining, dude. Time to submit 2 projects. Hear me out. Be like, oh, you don't have all the recordings. Man, dang. I'm about to say, you really be about to commit 2 projects, is that's basically what you've done in the time span that you've had. You've had only this time frame and completed 2 projects essentially. Hannah, I don't think people don't consider that those that see it on a screen exist outside of their screen, and then they don't see the impact of what goes on beside the tweet. Yeah. It's easy to hide behind an anonymous account and spew words. Even main accounts. Like, doesn't have to be an anonymous thing. Even main accounts being like, who is this person? Random person on the internet who I'll never see again. Exactly. Chat, if I don't make it, please play Baby Shark at my funeral. Alright, queuing up babyshark.mp3. Honestly, though, what I really want to do is Ange, okay, sorry. After you're done with school and such, because I know you got... Hi. What's up? I know you got projects. I would love to propose a musical collaboration, if you will. If you're interested. There's a song in Lethal Company that plays on one of the boom boxes. It's like, I don't know. It's just like a super simple... It's like a super simple rhythm. I forget what song it is. I may have to look it up. I could probably find it pretty easily. Lethal Company Boombox songs. So, Lethal Company soundtrack, Boombox 4? Hang on, let me mute and then make sure this is the right one. It's such a simple beat, though. I wonder, of course there's ads. See, that's why I didn't want to. Based on a true story of Bob Marley. Oh, wait. Let me... I think this is the one, actually. Yeah, this is the one! It's such a simple song, I could imagine doing a rhythm beat back and forth, what you think? Oh, man. It's basically one track, right? Bum 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 bum. Yep. Chippy chappa doobie dabby. Yep. It's such a easy like back and forth. I'm either gonna make a, I don't know. I'll either make a song out of it, or I want to maybe use that as like an outro song for stream. It's 3 minutes long. It's called Boombox Song 5. So I'm sure that we could just like take this as like a bass thing. It's a very simple like chord progression, right? The chord structure is like 5 3 5 1, like it just like goes back and forth the whole time. Bum 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 back to 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 3 3 3 5 5 5 3 whatever it is. Yeah, super simple. So like whatever music software program you have, like I'm sure it'd be easy to like throw on like different tracks and blips and blops and whatever. We could add stuff. I think it'd be fun. But like I said, you got a lot on your plate. I got a lot on my plate. We all got lots on our plates. So I just wanna put that on like the back burner, downtown. You know, whenever you think about having some time and want to work on something fun. Yes. Anyway, in the future, we'll see. Hello, Nectarine and Aaron Phillips. Good morning. How you doing, Nectarine? Good to see y'all. Hello, Aaron Phillips. Hi, happy Monday, friend. I hope you're doing okay. Welcome back. Also, Chris Wren, so far for me in the cold, I'm walking my dog outside right in my hoodie. It's how cold is it for me? It was actually pretty frigid earlier. It's not like in the teens where it was last weekend. I mean, it's 41 outside. It's pretty cold, but not like super bad like it was, you know, super frigid the other week. That was nuts. I didn't realize how actually like freezing cold in the teens it was back, you know, 2 weeks ago. Splinninja also, did I forget to say math final tomorrow? Feeling confident? I have nothing to get wrong. Perfect. Good luck on your math file, Splinninja. All of y'all with finals. Hello? Hannah with bio and Splinninja with math. I'm gonna check on y'all. Y'all gonna come to the stream tomorrow. I'm gonna see how it went. Gloucester, y'all's weather was weird. It was warm. 64 and 52 tonight. Oh my gosh, that is warm. So all that snow being melted away, yes. Hopefully. I can't study with this project on my mind. Okay, I've complained enough. There's blasted project. Takes up all my time. That's called the started school in September package. Yeah. Taking an exam at the end of January is, I started school in September, so here we are at the end of January. Wild. I found a person who's following YouTube is making a song based on the game Lethal Company. I can't wait for it to come out. There's a lot of fun tracks that you can make with the Lethal Company music. It's actually quite goofy, especially the boombox. Boombox is my favorite thing. Y'all have finals yet? I start my senior year on Thursday, Australian time. What? Hello? What happened? What happened to time? It's gotten flipped all around. Totally fair. Is that like are you on a, when does your senior year finish, Salsa? Does it finish this time next year? Gloucester, all snow is gone, but it's too toasty now. It's too warm. Bring back the cold. I know, right? It's so terrible. Like on one week we'll say, oh no, man, I can't stand the snow. Be gone, cold. And then the next week it's too warm. Yuck. I need to cool down. Yeah, exactly. All right, y'all. We're gonna get started in Genshin, and we're gonna see what's up, or at least see what's available. I think it's definitely gonna be a Farina story quest today, since I have some time to do so now. Did y'all say that these story quests are easy to do in like 2 or 3 hours per se? Is that kind of what they're geared toward? And now I'm back inside. Welcome back, Chris Wren. The only problem with doing finals is that, oh my gosh, the next semester will be terrible. What do you mean? Next semester will be terrible after the finals, Split Ninja? Whip. Yee, 2 to 3 hours. Okay. Cool. Yeah, thank goodness I won't be here for another 5-hour stream. Listen, I don't mind. I didn't mind doing a 5-hour stream for the sake of, you know, doing Farina's quest in one continuous swoop. But, yeah, I don't want to have to be here for another, you know, ages. I usually do story quests like an hour, but that's because I never did listen to dialogue. It's alright, Cookie. Listen, you're allowed to play Genshin as you wish. As you will. Alright. Ooh, wait, if I do the story quest, does the story quest count as a, will the story quest count as dailies? Yes? I'm pretty sure it will. Maybe yes. I have to hop out then, because I have to do hers. Oh, Farina's? Yes, a good time to do your studying. I don't know on that, maybe? Possibly? I mean, we could try it. We could try it, and then see what happens. See what hoodly doos. Hi, Koi. Herder. Hi, Cookie. Hey, Small Ninja. Hi, all. Yeah, so is that confirmed? Also, Navia continues to amaze me. Isn't Navia a strong character? Are you talking about Navia impressing you as far as her damage output? You know what? I will admit, y'all, it's actually really hard for me because whenever I get a new character, especially someone from, like, Fontaine region, I have 0, like, Fontaine items. You know, when it comes to, like, harvestables and such, I have 0. So it's actually kind of rough getting a new character like that. Do we know for sure that, I think maybe this would be a good time to test. So why don't y'all, if y'all don't mind helping me with, resin-related stuff, then, let's do some resin things, and I'm gonna intentionally leave the dailies open, and we'll see if the story quest completes it. And if it doesn't at the end of the stream, then I'll just do my stuff later, but... Earth of Wind and Fire, please give me what I desire. Can I hold 2 of these? Yes, I can. Sweet. Alright, we're just gonna do a couple domains. That's a lot of strong boxes, artifact boxes. Oh, you mean the artifact boxes that I always get from Spiral Abyss, but then I never open? You mean these? Yeah, I never open these because they've always... Look, the source is Spiral Abyss, and I just haven't opened them. But also that's because I don't really care for any of these particular kits either. Where are we farming? We should probably farm Navias because I still struggle to this day. I know, my inventory is too full. That's the problem that I have, Wako, is that I have... In fact, I probably have too many. Yeah! I have 1,700 out of 1,800. Like, I'm reaching maximum... Oh, my lord. I'm reaching maximum capacity here. Are you using Navia with Farina? I'm just trying to level up Farina, period. Or, I'm sorry, just leveling up Navia, period. Actually, the biggest struggle that I have with Navia right now is that Navia needs... Oh, hey, Wanderer. What a ding-dong. Mr. Angry. What are these? Oh, actually, no. You know what we need to do? We need to fight this thing. Let's go defeat the Yahoos. This person. That's what I need to do.
There's no such thing.
Can y'all help me with this guy? Because I don't have any of the thingamabobs that I need from this person. That's what I need. Real talk. Splendid, I don't like the teacher in my first period class. Second period class is only class to share with my friends. Third is Spanish. Spanish is fine. Last is history. I hate history. Oh, so it's just the comp. It's just the team comp of your next semester is rough. Yeah, I feel that. Navi taking a shortcut through the gardens. Oh, I guess that's a legit path. Matt's gonna do a spiral box opening unopened on stream. Yeah, exactly. I don't pull for wishes. I pull for unopened boxes. Actually, now that we talk about this, since the battle pass just reset, do y'all think I should get the battle pass this time for the serpent spine? For Navia? I feel like that's a maybe. Don't I need to talk with this dude? Yes. Which one do I need? Nemesis Coppelius? I think I need Nemesis Coppelius. The dance floor is always open for you. Alright, well, since we're literally just Coppelia. Voila! Since we're just about to start a new battle pass. The top one. Alright, hang on. Let me double check. Artifice, spare clockwork component, Coppelius. Icewind Sweet. Coppelius. Serpent Spine Slays. Alright, well, we'll do that then. What? Capellia or Capellius? They're so specific, man. They're so specific. That's... Hello? Capellius. Alright. Us. It's us. US. Thank you. Dude. Oh, see, that's not the top one then. It's the second one. Alright. Sorry, y'all. Not to be confusing as heck. Tyler, hello! I would just read my brother my favorite books. Fall asleep. I'm gonna go watch some videos. So have a good night. Take care, Tyler. Thanks for saying hello. No touching. Serpent Spine is better than ultra awesome mega sword of the master, whatever it is. At R5, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll go for Serpent Spine then. Does this have 2 stages? Or is it just 1 stage? Maybe. Okay, the senior year question asked me. What's the senior year question? Hello. Boosh. Alright, thanks, y'all. Okay. Now, is this technically... Is this a weekly quest? Or does it have to recharge after a certain amount of time? Interesting. Hello, from me touching grass. Hi, Yoi. It's a normal boss. Okay, so we can come back to this in a little bit. So, if y'all don't mind, let's go over here. Let's go back to Navia's domain real quick. Do some Navia domains, and then it'll be back by the time we... Yep. Because I have some condensed resin to spend over here. So we'll spend some condensed resin on this round. Oh, Salsa, you're answering the Australia public school system? Yeah. So in Australia, every school starts around February 1, ends December 16th. Seniors start same time, however, grade 11 seniors first year, third term, goes to grade 12 on fourth term, and then ends term 3 the following year. Interesting, that's different. So
My dear sister Lynette is doing
Have
right
you
now.
ever kept goldfish's pets?
my dear sister Lynette. What's in this domain? 4 slimes of different elements, and then 2 like hydro/cryo enemies with shields. Not shields, but like, yeah, they have kind of a shield. It's nothing too difficult. With the team comp that we have already, it's not gonna be that hard. All right. Also, thank goodness now they fixed. I say they fixed, but like actually, now we don't have to like climb that cursed staircase all the way down there. Yes. Hi, Mixel. Hello, chat. Good morning, Mixel. I've had a headache all day, and I don't really know what's causing it. I really got to get some Tylenol, but I cannot find it. Well, welcome to the medicine cabinet. I mean, welcome to chat. I hope that your headache clears away. Some bongo run time a day keeps the headaches away. I'm just kidding. It's not true. But if it were... Goldfish of Doom. That's such an oxymoron. Why would a goldfish be Doom? Wow, they really scaled up the health with, They scaled up the health a lot, to be honest. Alright. Defense. No. I will now lurk in the shadows because my dinner arrived! Oh, your dinner has come home as well! Jenny, what'd you get for dinner? Sounds exciting and fun. And all that jazz. Since they're flipped in NA, so the break would also flip. Interesting. Blocko, I'm currently debating whether I should go for Shogun C2 before she disappears for a year. Well, as a Kuching slash Electro main, I'm sure. It depends on how much you use Shogun, I suppose. And also depends on what her C2 does. This one's got your name on it. Kabushka. Yeah, I guess it... What does C2 have and what's available for you at that point? Crit rate, defense, HP mastery. Man, none of these are good. This domain has just been really challenging, honestly. If there's anything that I would wait... If there's anything that I'm going to get, like C2 or otherwise, I'm probably going to wait for Kazuha to come back, get another constellation. Probably Ayaka? It just so happened that Ayaka was on Navia's banner, but honestly, I might get an Ayaka, we'll see. I don't know, man. Constellations are so hard because there's always new characters. But at the same time, I'm also quickly realizing, like, just the sheer undertaking that it is. The sheer undertaking it is to make a new character from scratch. You know, like, level 0, no artifacts, no weapons, especially in a new region like Fontaine. This building for Navia has been such a challenge, and for Farina as well. It was so challenging because I had I barely had any Fontaine harvestable stuff, and I realized that's a chronic problem when you get a character from a new region. So there's almost a part of me that if I'm going to be using wishes and primogems in the future, I almost want to, like, wait for characters that I already have in my party and just get new C1 or C2s. Because then it's like, okay, sure, I've already got this character entirely built out. I don't need to worry about building a whole new character set, though. I don't know. I'm sure that there are positives and negatives. I'm sure that there's benefits and drawbacks. I'm sure that people's inclination would be new character. New character who dis. But like, yo, for real. Oh, hello. Wait, a crit rate? Wait, a crit rate circlet? Oh, that's not bad. Dendro damage? Okay. Alright. Teammate has left the domain. Oh. Okay, well, that's fine. We can leave if y'all want. Sorry, all my chat got delayed. C2 Shogun is busted. Oh wow, I missed a lot of messages. C2 is ignore 60% defense. What? Ignore 60% defense. Yeah, that is bonkers. Holy cow. Waiting for Albedo to rerun. Where's my C2? Yeah. Jenny, you got Korean fried noodles with black bean noodles, side of pickled white radish. Ooh, I love radish. Such a good choice. C2 Shogun is busted, but I also want to save for Clorinde and other future characters. That's the thing, right? It's like the debate whether you get a new character or just get a constellation. The leveling, the talents, the materials, the pain. Yeah, see, but then if you take your gems and wishes and you just say, hey, I'm just gonna constellation on a pre-existing character, and it's like, ha, easy. Where's my Mona? I've got my Mies begging. I'll give you one of my constellations, Hannah, please. Blanco, I do routinely almost 36 star the Abyss, so it's not like I need the power, but she's one of my favorites. I just haven't done much with her in a while. See, that'd be fun. Friends are forever. Can we do the narwhal? Do I need the narwhal for anything? Where is this narwhal? Domain of Narwa? I'm trying to farm artifacts, but man, Hoyoverse has its favorites, and its favorites don't include me. Yeah, I feel that for real. Ange. I'm trying to get Navia stuff, and it just ain't working. Where is Mr. Man? Quick challenge. What does quick challenge mean? Is this the Shadow of Another World? What's this one? Where's Mr. Man? It is Shadow of Another World? Okay. What does quick challenge mean? Whoa. Oh, hey, what up? Boosh. Yes. Do things. What do we need for this? Do we need anything in particular? He may not be meta, but he's pretty. Oh yeah, sure, I'll do this. I just co-opt with a super whale, C6, R5, basically everything. Can you tell just from like looking at someone's kit? Just yourselves and survive. Okay. Just one that can do Nuima Oisa. Quick challenge means that you haven't done the quest. Oh, okay. Interesting. I wonder ones I haven't quick challenged yet. Interesting. Narwhal. Wee. Dude, that is terrifying. Let's be honest. Like, I don't know if you've ever engaged, you've ever been like whale watching and such, but the ocean water feels so small until you get a whale and it's like, oh my gosh. You mean something that big exists down there? That's crazy. Yeah, this boss is really well done too. I agree with that. Sushi. Also the music though. Wheel. Whoosh. Whee. Reminds me of something from Destiny, honestly. Destroy the Maelstrom. Oh no, whatever shall we do? I love this music. Visitor from the far side of the Sea of Stars. I think I have all Hydros plus Riosli on display, but I don't think I have a full set of Noblesse on anybody anymore. No more Noblesse. Whoosh. What happens if you use Fontaine character in this boss fight? Do they just like insta-die? Oh, you mean the Primordial Sea? No, I mean, you get protected in a way. From the Primordial Sea water. I think I have a playing card with his art. Yeah, I can peek at him. Oh, Albedo's card? He needs a new stylist? Yeah, that's true. His stylist his Albedo's hairstylist was from a couple updates ago. Not exactly the most up to date ever. All right, nice Sue. I don't know who needs this, but congratulations. All right, thanks y'all. I have a full set of playing cards with Genshin characters. Playing cards like Jack Queen King Ace table cards. Navi needed for talents later. Okay. Well, thank you then. Thanks, y'all. Gamble, casino, poker, those those kinds of playing cards. Yes. Totally fair. All right. Thank y'all for your help in the domains. I'll get started with oh, hello, Farina. I'll get started with Farina. Oh, okay, bye. I'll get started with Farina story quests. If that's available. Story quests. Where did he be at? Oh, down here, yeah. G. Wilkers, I hope that Farina's quest is available. Oh, yeah, I just gotta go up high enough. Yes. Huzzah! Accept quest. Unable to initiate. Okay. Bonk. Alright. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Cookie and Spill Ninja. Appreciate y'all's help. Hey, Lenny. Goldfish of Dew! Touch the seawater. See how the seawater is. Thanks, peoples. I shall report back tomorrow. Good luck on your bio exam, Hannah. Good luck on your test. We'll be around. We will for sure be looking out for an update. And I hope things go okay. Scroll. I'm sure this is easier on mobile. To all who love Paimon, I will sadly be slandering her today. Please understand. Oh no, not the Paimon slander. 2 yesterday. One day, you and Paimon arrive at the Adventurers Guild to check out commissions. And what happens next? Time to go. Woo! Can't you click and drag? Probably. Maybe. I'd not realized that you could. You can click and drag on PC? Ah, sick. Thanks. That's such a... Clicking and dragging is such an unfamiliar thing for a PC user, to be honest.
Hey, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps?
Sorry, my left ear is... For some reason, my headphones are clipping out. You didn't have to be so direct. The more lucrative, the better.
We're not just being enthusiastic. We're all friends now. She gets it.
We're old friends now. She understands.
It's always a pleasure to see our 2 most avid adventurers.
Just did a casual, 265k. No biggie.
Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open.
Small peanuts.
Having read the details, however, I don't believe you'd consider it to be lucrative.
Quote, lucrative.
Don't worry about that. We were just kidding. So what's the situation?
What's the situation?
To put it simply,
Take care, Cookie.
the
Thanks for hanging.
requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical.
Oh, hello.
The original cast member ran into some issues and is currently unable to perform the role.
Honestly,
Has also been experiencing some financial difficulties, so unfortunately they cannot afford to pay the replacement actress.
this sounds like a...
That does sound like a tricky situation.
This almost sounds like a tie-in with that
For a volunteer?
Muskets and Theater acting event.
That's right. Our adventurers reached out to many actresses, but none of them were willing to take the job. There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show. And delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy.
A doozy. It's theater acting.
Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any experience starring in musicals.
Oh, we just went through the entire Fontaine Court system. We're
Why
fine.
not start by having a chat with the requester? He's right over there.
Oh, what do you mean?
You can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to help him figure out another solution. Maybe there's something he
Oh.
hasn't thought of.
Oh, what do I do?
It's that guy, huh? No wonder. He looks like he just ate a sour lemon.
A sour lemon as opposed to a non-sour lemon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Paimon.
Paimon approved.
It's a sour lemon, you know.
Hello there. Are you the guy looking for a new actress?
As if there's sweet lemons.
I know you two. Are you really willing to act in my musical?
Sort of.
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already. But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to help you think of a solution.
Freena's actions
It's
make more
okay.
sense after this.
I knew
Cool.
that asking for a volunteer was a long shot.
Okie doke.
If
We'll
we
see.
can't find someone to step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame.
y'all know in Mario Kart when you're on the planet in the lobby and you can press the button that says "What a shame." anytime I hear like "such a shame," "what a shame," whatever, I just imagine a little Nintendo me stomping on all of Europe. Oh, what a shame! It's my favorite thing in that game.
That's the thing. We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur enthusiasts.
What a shame!
All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get an audience, never mind ticket fees. If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently. But now, it looks inevitable that we'll disband.
Oh, we're not gonna let that happen.
And you're splitting up the troupe?
The Golden Troop.
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah. This is supposed to be our final show together as a troupe.
As a troop.
One last show. And after that, we go our separate ways. So we were really hoping to end on a high note.
If I can find a green screen of that
Nobody wants
me
things
thing,
to
I'll
just
share it with y'all.
fizzle out. Not after all the time and effort we've invested into it. Yeah. The leading lady.
The leading lady.
She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood, and unfortunately, it flared up again recently. It really drains all her energy, so she's in no state to perform.
Sounds like
The
coli.
show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else's sake, I still hope we can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now. Let's see if we can come up with any ideas. What if we sponsored the show? Traveler, how much more are you carrying?
How much more are you carrying?
There's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor, and I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
More isn't the biggest problem. How do we find someone who's a good fit for the role?
Good point.
I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit.
This just goes through the motions for the Mora. That's not exactly rescuing the show. We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... you know who?
You know who?
That's how you know we're the best of partners. Anyway, she should have all the free time in the world right now.
Yeah, true.
She's really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd. Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake for her.
Piece of cake. A piece of cake that puts you in prison.
Someone famous.
That's only a joke you can make in Fontaine. A piece of cake that puts you in prison.
Her? You're... That was a joke, right?
No.
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before, but Paimon's pretty confident that she'd be really good at it.
She'd be really good at it. Me who's eating cake right now?
There.
What kind of cake you having,
She's
Gulster?
actually performed in a number of
I had
big-name
some
shows
carrot cake
before.
last week and it was great.
They were one of the reasons she was so popular.
Once super popular.
Even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like she's suddenly a commoner. She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine.
What is a White
including
Boston?
myself. I just think Lady Farina might feel a bit out of place in an amateur troupe like ours.
I've never heard of that before. What is that? Now I'm curious. White Boston cake? Oh. Oh, like a Boston cream pie sort of cake. Oh, okay. Boston cream cake. That looks cool. Very simple. Nice. Looks tasty. Yee. White Boston. Cool. The show must go on.
Well,
Ooh,
yes,
some strawberries. Yes.
but
It's like cheesecake.
fair enough. I mean, if she was actually willing to, then of course I'd
I
be
like
honored
cheesecake.
to have Lady Farina star in our show.
Cheesecake's my
I'm
favorite.
sure the rest of the troupe would be delighted too.
Although, to be
I'm
honest,
sure everyone in our troupe has probably dreamt of performing on stage with her one day.
it's the dream.
Of course, it all depends on whether she's interested. she might consider this opportunity beneath her.
No point in stressing
Okay.
about that. We'll only
Sorry.
know if we ask her. And besides, things are different now. There's no reason for her to be all high and mighty anymore.
I almost sent coffee down the wrong pipe. That would not have been good. Oh, is cheesecake a cake, a pie, or a tart? Ooh, it's a large tart. It's a large tart, but also I would say it's probably more of a pie than a cake. Cake to me is kind of a. Cake to me sounds like a light and fluffy kind of dessert, but it is not cake. It's definitely like a pie because it's dense. Cheesecake is bad. Under what conditions, Ninja? Under what reasoning? I love cheesecake. However, I will say that sometimes cheesecake is really challenging because it can be really, really, just really dense and really heavy. It's a very heavy dessert. Sometimes I can't always deal with that. 1 second. Man, you know that feeling when you had to cough really bad and you don't want to do it? Ha! Sorry, y'all. I'm back. Cake is fat, and it makes me fat. That's my definition. so I can't. I don't know how to describe it. Why I don't like it, so I'll go with your explanation. Yes. I mean, cheesecake is very rich. It's very rich. It's very dense. It's very heavy. So you can't really have a lot of it most times. And although it's a very good dessert, it just, you have to have the right stomach for it and the right time. Like, having it as a dessert after you've already eaten a lot of food is, it's a lot on top. Well, hello there, Archon. Hi, Pog Taylor. Good morning. How goes? Had some the other night, which is like one slice, very heavy on the chocolate and nuts, and it just like, yeah, you felt like a brick, right? Yes. I'm lactose intolerant, so cheesecake is a pain. More like cheesecake is a no-go for a lot of people. Hey, Hawkeye. I don't think Finn likes cheesecake either for that reason. Bro, yeah, it's dense. Oh, Siren, hello! Ah! My favorite desserts are Millie Crepe and Mine Filet. I don't know what that is, but that sounds really tasty. Hi, Siren. Happy new Monday. Happy new week. Happy Farina Quests is what we're doing right now. Also, welcome to a very sweet conversation we're having about dessert. I had carrot cake the other night. It was pretty nice. It was very light and fluffy. A lot easier than, cheesecake. Eating one slice of cheesecake is like eating a whole day's worth of food. I mean, you're not wrong, Swaninja. I agree in terms of it can be very dense. I can't have very much, otherwise it's like, no shot. No chance. It was like a brick. My lactose intolerant butt was like, I'm gonna munch that. Mistakes. Yeah. Ghoster, do you have like, do you have pills that you can take that are like lactose neutralizing, essentially? Finn sometimes takes those when she wants to eat like a lactose laden item per se. Is that a cheesecake, Adiron? No, it's an Adiron cheesecake. Hi, Summer. What's up? How it goes?
Thank you for your help. I guess I'll just stay here and wait for the good news. Good luck.
I'll just stand around.
Where does Farina actually live nowadays? She used to live in luxury at the Palais Mermonia, but she's, moved out, right?
Okay, cool. This is
As
nice.
it happens, I have her current address here.
Oh, thanks,
I
Catherine.
can provide it to you.
Beep boop.
Woo! When did you get here?
I came over when things were starting to sound more promising. I thought I should be at the ready in case my assistance is needed.
It was
It
indeed.
is my duty to support commissioners in any way I can.
Thanks, Catherine.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Woo! Now that we've got the address, we'll go find Farina. Back in a jiffy.
Neat. Cool. Whoosh. The little oceanid. Woo. Do. Ask about Farina's disposition up here somewhere. Somewhere in the great blue yonder. I do not. I have to drink almond milk now. Oh, I have almond milk all the time. I made a smoothie today using almond milk with oats, and granted I had yogurt as well. Oh, sorry. That was the roof of your building. My bad. Ah!
Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives here?
I forgot she can walk. Yeah, Catherine can move.
Not
Ah!
that there's anything wrong with this place. It's just, a bit of a step down from the Palais Mermonia.
I mean, when you step down from the top of a pyramid, where do you go?
It's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
Oh, hi, Farina.
Hopping on a thin air become all the
was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few
She
more.
ran out of macaroni!
I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. But now I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking can be quite delicious too.
Wow, this is impressive, but also impressive from a voice acting standpoint that now she's on a completely different side of the voice acting spectrum. And also, sorry, Farina, we're slandering your house right in front of you. Don't worry, it's just a dent in Farina's roof that I just put. And we also talked badly about it. Man, who lives here? You'd be homeless if I wasn't a hero? Yes. True. Don't slander the house. Sorry, mille crepe is a crepe cake, basically. Mille foulet is a delicate dessert consisting of 3 layers of puff pastry with pastry cream in between with chocolate and icing. Almost sounds like kind of like, I mean, the puff pastry in between sounds really nice. Not creme brulee. Not creme brulee, I don't think. Kind of like creme brulee, I guess. Anyway, sounds really tasty, Siren. I'll have to give it a shot one day. Don't you get sick of macaroni every day?
Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week, macaroni and bolognese the next.
Bolognese.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
Is it because you have to do all your own cooking now?
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity! It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Actually, I barely leave the house. So I don't see how it's unusual that my meals are a little simpler now too.
Man, she's like in quarantine.
I'm sure I could master dishes like la lettre faucilor or blubber profiteroles in no time if I felt so inclined.
Blubber plafitfla.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cook.
Paimon, wanna be fish bait?
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here? I do hope you didn't come here just to ogle at my fall from grace.
Yeah, Paimon's
Let
taking
me
this...
first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time. So if you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way. Shoo!
Shoo!
Please don't be mad.
Paimon was just showing concern for your well-being. You call that concern? Really? Really, bro? I don't think so. They don't feel right. Paimon's sense of humor is not aligning with mine right now. We ain't vibing. Yeah, Paimon is like, they write her to be like nice and mellow for a good majority, and then they do things like this, especially in Farina's like vulnerable moments. Hello? Sheesh. Hawkeye, completely lactose intolerant when it comes to liquid. I can eat some cheese as long as I'm careful, but can't. If you overdo it, it's like a week of pain. It's like a week of no fun. Yeah, I feel that, Hawkeye. Same thing with Finn, and same thing with some other members in my family who are lactose intolerant. No way, Jose. I'm a big macaroni fan. I like some macaroni. I like pasta. We're sending Paimon to the Shadow Realm after this quest. I would like to send Paimon to do her own cooking. Miss, I love food so much. Miss, always asking us to buy her food. Miss, she eats more than I do. Paimon. Listen, don't make fun of people's cooking skills if you can't show up in the kitchen yourself. I want to see Paimon cook.
Yeah, exactly. What the traveler said. Paimon wasn't trying to make fun of you. Hold on a sec. You weren't exactly holding back either.
It's not important. we actually came here to ask you for your help.
My help? Well, maybe you're forgetting that I'm no longer the mighty Hydro Archon. I don't even have a vision, you know.
Make the emergency food cook.
Nothing that serious.
Exactly.
It's just very specific, and you're the one with the power to help.
You're the only person for the job.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, then fine. I'll spare you the lecture about your attitude just now.
Spare us the lecture.
So tell me, what specifically makes this matter so specific?
Specificity. The calling the venti tone-deaf bard?
I see.
She's not much better.
You couldn't have come all this way just to amuse yourselves at my expense.
No, we would never do that,
After all,
Paimon.
I was once the brightest star in all of Fontaine, well versed in all the various performing.
You can almost like hear her voice coming
My
back too.
musical is well within my capabilities.
That's so nice. That's cool.
But given the present circumstances, I'm afraid I must regretfully decline your casting request.
Oh, why is that?
How come? It sounds like this would be a breeze for you.
True, but I have a decision to retire from the stage.
We're gonna convince her to get back on.
Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon, the time I spent inhabiting that character has left an indelible mark on me.
That's fair.
Centuries of pretending to be a different person
literally
changes you completely. I'm not the same person I once was. Of course, that can't be undone now. It's too late, and I have no intention of reinventing myself all over again. But at least I can say that I no longer desire to play any new roles.
Yeah. PTSD. Yeah, trauma from like centuries of having to act days on end. So that's how you really feel. What kind of response is that? Come on.
Paimon can understand, but
I think the translation is a little bit.
for someone who's sick. Surely that's okay.
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed to no longer cross.
Interesting.
If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving a back door for myself, which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place.
That line right there.
So I'm not going to perform, and that is that.
I mean, that's such a strong thing from her.
Guess they're so convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do to help out the troupe? Otherwise, they'll just have to disband without any fanfare.
Interesting.
Do you know any other actors who might be interested in the role?
Hopebringer! Hello, happy birthday, Aaron. Wait a minute, checks calendar. That was a few days ago. Unless you want to join the Morakora Club. Morakora Birthday Any Day Club. Hi, Hopebringer. I do not wish to join the Morakora Club at this moment, but I will take your late birthday, late birthday wish. Thank you, friend, and I also hope you've been okay, too. It's going well. And I had a good birthday as well, so thank you for that wish. And yes, I hope Cormor is having a good birthday, too. Now that I think about it. But hello, Hopebringer. I hope you've been well as well. Salsa, y'all think lactose intolerance is bad. Imagine having oral allergy where 90% of raw veggies and fruit, for some reason, oysters make your throat itch and irritate for like 2 to 4 hours, depending on severity. Like, raw veggies and fruit? Salsa? Interesting. 90%? So, like, any raw vegetable and stuff? That's wild. But also makes your throat itch and irritate for like 2 to 4 hours? Yikes. As long as it's not like, you know, I don't know if there's any way to fix it. But yeah, that does not sound fun. Ghoster, so I have a friend who works in translating stuff, and he feels like while translating this quest to English, it made the quest very bleh. That's what I feel like, you know. Yeah, but he did say that he wants to throw Paimon and throw out the Traveler too. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. Right now, it seems like they're pretty insensitive. Pretty insensitive. And also Farina's ability to kind of, you know, cut through what she's dealing with and setting boundaries for herself is really important. Yeah, the quest feels tone deaf, especially the phrase like, "Oh, so that's how you feel." Like, what do you mean that's how she feels? She's setting boundaries for herself in a healthy way. Are we really gonna put that on blast? Yeah. Also, this tidbit I really enjoy about Farina, the form of her that's wildly considered the better OP side is her civilian true self, not her like Archon imposter form. Yeah, exactly. And also, you know, like the side that's like going out to like shop for macaroni, and the side that's like staying inside and just cooking to just try and find herself, right? Crazy. Hello, JD and Joseph. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Nope.
Short and to the point. Okay.
I've never been great at maintaining relationships. Besides, anyone I've ever worked with probably couldn't wait to get rid of me.
And that's a huge thing as well. Like, it's really hard to get close to people when all you've known is people like leaving and such. So like, yeah, I don't like how this is being portrayed so far, to be honest.
Since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if I go asking them for help.
You shouldn't assume the worst for people. What's wrong with making one exception? Yeah.
True, but I mean, could you even blame them? I show up out of the blue, begging and groveling for their help with a show they won't even get paid for? Ooh, no way. I'm dying from embarrassment just thinking about it. Nope, not happening.
You can literally like,
Well,
yeah.
is there anything else we can do?
No, Paimon.
This performance really means a lot to the guy we're looking for.
peer pressure, Exhibit A. Peer pressure in light of all of the anxieties that Farina is currently going through. She's literally, like, shuddering with anxiety and, like, secondhand embarrassment before even starting. Are y'all really peer pressuring her into this? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this so far, to be honest. But I'm curious to see how it goes, of course. Yeah.
Have I not made myself clear?
Yeah, exactly.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't want this job, nor do I know of anyone else who would.
Way to put your foot down. Oh my god, I'm... legs! Closer, I can't get over how the legs are taller than the Moai. Got me cackling. What the heck? Jeez. Chat, might be wrong, but I think it's a Genshin Impact reference. Hi, Tippy, what's up? It might be a Genshin Impact reference. Oh, I have a funny story for y'all. Finn went to California this last weekend. She went to a concert. She went to a concert for the Nier Automata original soundtrack orchestra, which was like all the voice actors and all the people who sang the music for the game, and the people like put on a big show that was all Nier Automata stuff and Nier Replicant. Well, apparently outside the theater when they were all lining up to get in, this same convention that she went to in California was the same venue that put on a Genshin concert like a couple weekends before. So apparently one of the employees at the theater was talking to a new employee, and she turned to the new employee and she was like, "Oh yeah, don't worry, this is just like the Genshin concert." And we're like, "No!" Like, not not the Genshin concert. No, dying. You can't call it that. No. Game Awards cameo moment. Yeah, it's like, oh gosh, not Genshin Impact. You can't call it that. No. It's been forever since I heard Genshin. Yeah. Apparently Finn and her friend just like laughed. They were like, "Oh my gosh, these people don't know." You know? But it's just like, oh man, for people who are not associated with that world whatsoever, it's hilarious. But also, man, I couldn't believe it. Genshin fans like shaking in their boots. Wild. Wild. Siren, I'm still sat here wishing a heartfelt apology was given to Farina at the end of the Archon Quest. After everything she went through and now the way she's treated here. Yeah! I feel like I'm going to be level with y'all. The Archon Quest did a lot to like uproot and unsettle me with how Farina acted and how she was treated. But so far, this story quest is crazy. It's really convincing me of like the other side of Farina as well. Like the actual like human non-Archon, non-facade side. Which I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the Traveler and Paimon's writing for this.
Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really. But if I thought I had the answer to this problem, I would have said so by now.
True.
It's all right, Farina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Oh, everyone in the troop will be so disappointed.
Everyone in the troop will be so disappointed that you don't... Paimon, shut up.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now. All right, then. We'll see you around, Farina.
Man, way to... Okay, bye! Wow, way to make Farina feel like dirt.
Toodaloo to you, too. I'm going home to take a rest now.
I would want to take a rest, too. And some macaroni. And a bottle of wine. I don't know. Just like... Silence! Floating emergency food! Yeah. Can we... You know in Tears of the Kingdom how you can, like, put away some of the different, like, spirits that are traveling with you? I just want to put Paimon back in her Pokeball and have her in my backpack for a while. She needs a break. She needs a nap. Man, first we slander her house, we slander her cooking skills, and then we make her feel like dirt for not participating in the troop. Y'all be wildin'.
It's too bad, but we have to respect Farina's decision.
Now you say that, Paimon?
Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now.
Now you think of that. Good idea. Get back in the Pokeball, Paimon. Yes. Don't you just want to punt Paimon into the next stratosphere? Yeah, maybe. Now you say that, Paimon. Yeah, she couldn't clue in at the moment. you know, maybe she's dealing with some heavy trauma in the past. Maybe. When I tell you that the Archon Quest made me cry like a baby with my hands over my heart, like how much I relate with Farina, yeah, for real, Siren? Exactly. There's sometimes that people and characters go through such similar experiences that you have in life that it's impossible not to indelibly like tie your spirit to the person who's being broken on screen right now, right? Once again, the nation of gaslight and lack of communication. That's Fontaine. Yikes.
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a replacement without my consent? When did I tell you I'm going to take a step back?
Oh, hey, guess what? We don't need to find a replacement. Good thing.
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for how long now? We know the signs. But you never tell us about your illness, even when it's clearly flaring up.
And that gives you the right to make a decision on my behalf?
I mean, that's true. These NPCs low-key make me angry.
After you left, the troop's lead actress came to the Adventurers Guild. She believes that she's healthy enough to perform.
I love Catherine is just like the super flat, like super no nonsense. Like, here are the facts. Everybody is upset. Welcome. I bawled on my desk at the end of the quest. Yeah, after the Archon Quest, Koi. Yeah, that thing ripped me to shreds. Me with Diluc to a degree.
Excuse
That's
me,
funny.
but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now? The adventurer assigned to your commission has returned.
Catherine trying to
Sorry.
organize the
I was
chaos.
just dealing with a little misunderstanding. So, how did your conversation with Farina go?
Aha!
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to persuade her, but she wasn't having it. She doesn't want to play the role for personal reasons.
Fair.
I see.
Good.
Well, circumstances have changed a little, so maybe that's not such bad news after all.
Who would have known?
You see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all. Staging the musical with the full original cast was always the dream, of course.
So it works.
Oh, right. Sounds like everything worked itself out then.
Imagine if we managed to convince Farina to join only for her to find out that she's no longer needed. Brutal! That would have been terrible. Look at that. We gaslight Farina into saying that like she's the one. Like she's the one for this. And then, oh, by the way, sorry, we no longer need your help. How terrible would that have been? That would have been shattered even more. Exactly. Yikers. Mr. Bone Bodied. What's up, Bone? How's it going?
Yeah, she'd be livid.
Not livid.
The scolding of a lifetime.
Not just livid.
Jeez.
Bent and
Is
upset.
Lady Farina really so harsh with people?
No, actually, she's not.
Only joking. Calm down. So, guess we can consider this case closed now.
You know, Paimon's definition of only joking really crosses a lot of lines. Like, yeah. Jeez. Your clothes are peeking out, Lady Farina. Is that Lady Farina in the back? Wait, what?
Despite the fact that we failed to complete the
Is she in the back
commission,
somewhere?
we're still racking our brains with ideas on the way back here.
Look, there's no point arguing with you about this anymore.
Is she over this
You've
way?
made yourself very clear, so I'll stop looking for a replacement. This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again, there won't be time to find anyone to replace you.
Behind Catherine? Wait, what?
So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle it? The whole team is putting everything they have into this final performance. We have to make sure it goes ahead.
She was peeking. Is she listening in?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
no.
completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's working brilliantly. I'll definitely be able to tough it out until the performance day.
She's stalking us, help.
I share everyone's desire to commemorate all our years as a
I
troupe
mean-
with a proper farewell show. So the last thing I want is to be left out.
Yeah, the leading lady is left out.
Every one of us thinks of this troupe as their home, myself included.
You're right. I'm sorry. I let myself get too worried about the show. I should have asked for your permission first.
Man.
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on.
Oh, do we do Traveler just noticed.
Sure.
Hi.
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot
This is one of the first... It's interesting watching Genshin get better at, like, these cutscenes and stuff. I know that they only have, like... They don't have the animation team. They have to rely on, like, in-game character models and such. Yeah, Chancla to the Traveler.
Alright, I'm coming. No need to drag me.
Chancla.
Hello, one and all. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation just now.
Farina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest at home? What are you doing here?
I was just ever so slightly concerned about the situation you mentioned. Yes, a teensy bit concerned. That's all.
A teensy bit concerned, because you gaslit me 3 times, and 3 times I denied it. When the rooster crows 3 times, Paimon will turn into a pumpkin.
When you came to talk with me earlier,
Jeez.
I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things.
Man, no shot. Paimon just said, "Hewer."
And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. Anyway, I just feel a bit bad about how it went down.
Are you sure you feel bad, or are you just reacting to the gaslighting? Because I think Farina was pretty sensible back there, to be honest.
I'm sorry, Paimon.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take any of that personally.
Yeah, because Paimon loves to joke around and not think about people's boundaries. Jeez, man.
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you?
Man. Now Traveler? Farina, why are you apologizing? I'm mad! Ugh! I just... Man. Rooster, please, we're counting on you.
I felt very sheepish.
Rooster!
Having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you. And then, to make matters worse, you caught me.
Yeah. I mean, when Farina walks around with that giant top hat, it's kind of hard to miss her. Maybe she should go for a more Focalor look. And be a little bit more, a little less noticeable if she's trying to sneak around.
But in any case, it sounds like the issue has already been resolved.
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your help, I almost had a heart attack. I mean, how could we be worthy of having Lady Farina star in our show?
Uh-huh.
There's no need to think like that. And no need to keep addressing me as lady. Just Farina is fine.
Yeah, walking around Fontaine barefoot. I said Focalor-esque, not Focalor. 100%. The dress and, you know, the shoes and maybe not a hat. Be a little bit less noticeable if she's trying to sneak around.
I was wondering, if this troop is so important to all of you, why does it have to disband?
Buried in laundry. Hi, Jannar. Hi, friendo. Happy Monday evening. We made it. And welcome to a story quest involving Farina. I hope your laundry folding goes well. And good to see you.
If the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. You could put the shows on pause while you look for a sponsor, for instance. Everyone seems so devoted to the troop. I'm sure if you keep chipping away, you'll find a way through.
See, this also sounds like Farina's wheelhouse, for sure. I am not seeing, but I am absorbing. I'm so behind. It's okay, Jenner. We're also doing a story quest, which is like Farina post Archon Quest. I don't know if you're like super interested in trying to catch up with all the Archon stuff, but we could give you a quick debrief if you wished. But right now we're doing the story quest, which is like a personal story related to... it's a personal story related to just Farina and kind of her own journey. And this is post Archon Quest, so this is after all the main events of Fontaine. You would like to play the main Archon stuff on my own someday? Okay, then you might get some references that may not make sense, but try not to think too hard of it. I'm not going to say like, oh, don't be here because spoilers, but like, you know, you will... Watching this will not spoil the entire thing for you. It may give you like a couple of puzzle pieces, but those puzzle pieces you will then figure out for yourself when you actually play it, and the whole picture will come into play. Yeah, just here for the vibes. Exactly. Don't stress about spoilers and such. It'll be okay. We're here for the vibes, and I will provide the vibes. Don't mind me. I'm in a very joking mood today, so if I lash out with some jokes, it's all because good fun.
We all want to believe that, but some things are just beyond our control.
When I say lashing out at jokes, I'm mainly lashing out at Paimon and the Traveler, because they're being silly gooses right now.
Everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director. She was the heart and soul of our troop. She kept us going.
Y'all need a director? Alright, now I see where this is going.
Her name was Aurelie.
Aurelie!
The founder, as well as the artistic director of our troupe.
Aurelia!
And tragically,
Ari!
she was a victim in the serial disappearances case.
Oh, interesting. Siren. Me. I'm up. I'm awake. Artistic director of the theater troupe. Perfect.
What?
That's actually how I recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice.
Ari in game, hello?
But still, no sentence can bring our director back to us.
I mean, VTuber lore accurate?
She was a loyal
Yes.
fan of your performances, Lady, Miss Farina. They were what first inspired her to get into musical theater.
Oh man, that's cool.
She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose in life, and convinced them to join her troupe. She wrote her own scripts, acted on stage, and mentored each and every one of us.
Dang, man. Isn't it? I don't want to dwell too much on this. I don't want to dwell too much on this topic, but I find life can feel very unfair sometimes when people are. Oh man, I don't even. You know what? All right, I've started to say it, so I can't just stop saying it. But we hear this story about this lady who started a theater troupe for like lost and destitute people, and brought them together. Yet she was also a victim of the serial disappearances case. And I feel like sometimes we live in a world where you hear about like tragedies that happen across the country, tragedies that happen across the world, and like you just see like X number of people passed away, or tragedy involving X amount of people. Meanwhile, those stories like come across our news feeds all the time, and it's so easy to like get desensitized to like, oh yeah, like tragedies happen every day. But like understanding that there's a vivid, beautiful storyline like behind each life sometimes is just my heart gets so broken for the world sometimes. And I wouldn't be saying this right now if I didn't feel affected by things that have been happening lately in the world, and just anytime I see a news article like that. I don't mean to get too down, but I think it just like I don't know, man. My life is filled with putting myself in people's shoes. I think that goes for not only like news stories and news articles, but it goes for y'all. Like when y'all say that you guys are going through hard times or having hard exams or tests or whatever, like I oftentimes put myself in y'all's shoes. Like, man, I know that y'all have lives that are vividly as complex, going on. Meanwhile, I'm working on my job and such like that. I know y'all are living your lives too. And I know that people in the news and such are doing that too. My heart. My heart feels so much sometimes. I think that's why these quests also deliberate? No, they destroy. They're very destructive. And yikers. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get too much in the weeds.
People loved our performances back then. We seemed to be going from strength to strength. Things were really looking up for us.
Sonder! You know Blocko. that's my favorite word from the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows. That describes me point to point, word for word. I live in a constant state of Sonder. Always. Literally, my VTuber lore has my kind of like performing as a shape-shifting actors in people's dreams that are set out for them. Ah, Siren, that's so cool. I love it. Blocko. Okay, I'm on the fence to win this 50-50. I'm gonna go for Shogun C2. Go for it. See what happens, Blocko. Do it. Do it. Koi, yeah, unfortunately media does go shorthand for deliver news, and like specific life story gets a lot overlooked. But at the same time, they can't. Like they can't specifically dive into every story of every person that ever goes on, but it's just hard living in that kind of position. The realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own. I love it. I wish it was an official word in the official dictionary, just because it's so good. Jenna, stop! You're making me feel things, TM! Sorry, Jenna, welcome to my stream. We feel things TM all the time. That's us. That's why we're here. Ange, that's why you're interested in law? Everyone has a story, I just hope that it can be brought to light. Yeah, let's go. That's cool, Ange. I love that. That's like Fontaine in a nutshell. You just got Chi-Chi jump scared? Wait, Blanco, just now? Like, I literally just got jump scared scrolling through. Wait, you just got Chi-Chi, Blanco? Wait, how many wishes in? Lol, hello? Did you break the 50-50 just now? Wild. Gloucester, welcome to a Feelsy stream, TM. That's how it goes. That's how it be, though. I felt too many things today. I'm at my limit. I'm sorry, Jen. I'll try and tone it down. I'll try and keep it back. I feel like the people that understand your point the most are the elderly. At least my grandmother always says, like, poor thing. In Arabic to everything in the news? Yeah, it's also interesting. She feels that, right? She understands, like, the breadth of life as well, you know? The whole width. I think, you know, just like I am able to relate so well with y'all who have been in, like, high school and college and such, it's because the most recent chapters of my life are college and high school. So, like, when y'all say, like, you know, hey, I'm going through a tough exam or I'm going through a tough, you know, final, it's like, dude, I was just there. Like, I know what that's like. But I'm sure for, like, a grandma or, like, someone elderly, they have their entire life experience to relate to. They can say, like, oh, I remember when I was, you know, such and such and such and experienced these things. Yes. For sure, Salsa. Hi, Gage. What's up? Hello, Gadget Bacon. Funny man, just my rare appearance while I'm sick, saying orange Pedialyte does not taste very good. Neither does vomit. Oh, no. Orange Pedialyte's okay, but yeah. Sorry they're not feeling well, Gage. Also, hi. Hope you feel better soon, dude. Blocko. I already had 70 pity built up. Oh, pulling on this banner because I wanted Chevreuse and Sarah. Dang it. No Shogun C2. You got Chi-Chi just literally? Ugh. I'm sorry, friend. All that pity work up for all that? That's hard. I'll be lurking in the back. Sorry, Jenna. I know this went from like 0 to 60 real fast. Sorry, we took a deep dive. Blindside. No parachute. No safety cord. Oh, no. Hey, Waffle Zone. Imagine going to college. Yep. That's a me. That's a you. How's it going, Waffle? She understands so well because she moved here to Australia due to an ongoing war in certain places right now. Over 50 years ago? Yep. Exactly, Salsa. That's wild. But also fascinating, too. Thanks, Tommy. You gonna play Power World? No, probably not. I know that Power World is, like, the stuff right now. But frankly, my list of games is already, like, too full. I have too many other games going on. And I don't really feel like getting involved in Power World. I'll rather just, like, watch it. You know? So, I'll watch Power World, but I'm probably not gonna play it myself. I love a survival game, don't get me wrong. But just not for me right now. Siren, man, lasagna sounds amazing. Wait, no, it's macaroni. Siren, we need to be making macaroni, obviously. Gosh dang. No, Eric, just a hard day. I'm sitting away from my keyboard, folding clothes, and listening to Finn stream. And I finished my updates on Rody. Hooray! Also Finn stream too. We'll go visit Finn when we're done here. Power World, best game. Power World, most amazing Power World wise. Thanks, Waffle.
And then disaster struck.
Disaster struck.
Yeah. After that, the entire troop fell into disarray.
Back we go.
None of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to handle the business side of things. We've been doing the best we can, but despite our efforts, things are slowly but surely falling apart.
Man.
It's agonizing, but ultimately, we'd rather end things now on our own terms than stick it out to the bitter end and watch all our dreams turn to dust.
Or turn back to water. That's so sad.
What a terrible waste. A gifted artist from humble beginnings who achieved so much and no doubt had much more to give. And then her life was so cruelly taken.
Basically what I was trying to say.
I suppose it's fair to say then that this final show, besides being your farewell to the stage, is also your final gift for her?
I mean, we are...
Yes, exactly. We all miss her terribly.
Well, good thing I followed the traveler here. After hearing this tragic tale, I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
I mean, at least she's
Farina.
convinced.
I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself. Besides, they're no longer looking for a replacement anyway.
It's also not. This also sounds like it's not requiring Farina to be on stage. It's asking Farina to be their interim director, which is different. So she's not crossing the boundary that she set for acting. She's just being involved as a director, which is not the same thing, which is also good. Kami, hi Kami friend, how goes? Welcome to Monday. Thank you for jumping in and saying hi on Saturday. It was good to see you, and I hope you've had a good week, a good start to your week so far. Gonna get bacon flavored mac and cheese, BRB. Ooh, adds it to the shopping list. Macaroni.
I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point of a highly experienced audience member. But only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely. We'll take any guidance that you can give.
Perfect.
We unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant, though. Will that be a problem?
As long as you pay me in mac and cheese.
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director.
Oh, that's really cool.
Something I've begun to realize since my departure from the Opera Epiclese is that there's a lot you don't see when you observe everything from on high. The law
Oh, that's
only
a
judges criminal behavior
that's a quote.
and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but
man.
what about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved?
Dang.
What happens to them?
All right. Y'all said the Archon Quest was going to convince me that Farina was a great character that I enjoy having on my party. This story quest is a quest that's convincing me that I appreciate having Farina on my party. Holy cow, man. Talk about someone who is able to parse out and separate themselves from the issues of just law and order and get down to the emotions and the things that are going on in people's lives. Whoa! Dude. I appreciate that so much. Tacos are being devoured. Oh, has been devoured. Hi, anyway. Welcome back. Slow start to the week, but Mondays are always hard for me. Yeah, same too. Is my Discord status still Monday ... Yeah, it is. My Discord status is literally just like Monday. Mondays are really hard for me, Kami, because honestly, it feels like the entire week is ahead and like nothing is done. It feels like Atlas pushing the world up the hill, but we're at the bottom. We at the bottom and we trying to get to the top though. And it's like, ugh. It ain't easy. Oh, also Siren, thank you for the cakes. I sent photos of desserts and DMs if you want to take a peek. Dude, what is this? What is this picture with a full-on diagram? Bro. 3 sheets of flaky buttery puff pastry filled with Saint Honoré cream. Hand finished with our signature feathered pattern, decorated with soft fondant ice cream. Oh, icing, sorry. Dude, what is that fork, though? What the heck? That is the most Opera Epiclese fork I have ever seen. I think... Wait a minute. Is that a fork knife? Fork knife confirmed! It looks like it's got a knife edge, like, built into the fork itself. It is fork knife real! Fork knife exists! That's amazing. I know the highlight was the dessert, but also I'm 99% sure that is a fork knife. It's real! Point meme. Yo! What's that meme template though? The fork knife is not a myth. I have seen it. Yeah, is that visible from here? Oh no, it's just cake. Never mind. Wait, can I pull this over? Wait. No. I can't get this over to my side. We have ways of fixing this. Just bring it over, Matt. There it is. Wait. The amount of energy that I'm committing to this bit is insane. The fork knife! Whoa! Yeah. Aderon discovers pastry forks? Yes. Anyway. Sorry, distraction. Ange, is exothermic when something emits heat? Or is it endothermic? My brain is no worky. What did I come back to? Memes! Hi, Jenny. Welcome back. Discovers pastry forks. Exothermic is emitting heat. I think it depends. Can you... Ange, is there a specific question that you're trying to answer? If so, can you give me the exact wording of the... Answer, please. I'm 4 hours before deadline. Can you give me, like, the exact circumstance? Because... it's kind of tricky. If that's possible. If so, exothermic is yes, generally. Reacting with yeast. Okay, hydrogen peroxide reacting with catalase in a bowl, reacting with yeast. Creates heat. Yeah, so that's exothermic. Yes, generally. It's really hard because the question of something... Okay, I won't... You don't need complication, you just need simplicity. Yes, it's exothermic. We'll chat details another time. Sorry. I won't get too much into the weeds. My desire to explain! Rattling my cage. Y'all, the desire that I have to make a Monka steer emote in my chat is just wild right now. I need that steering wheel from Lethal Company so I can do Monka steer. Y'all know the emote I'm talking about? Listen, I need this emote. It's just, it describes my person so much sometimes. Can I just... Me sometimes. Just... Sometimes my life really be feeling Monka steer. Just I think it's also the rapid blinking for me too. And also in this very precarious situation, this is also one-handed driving for some reason. Dang nabbit. I really want a steering wheel just so I can Monka steer myself away sometimes. Or I need, like, bongo steer, maybe? I should make bongo steer, y'all. Me when I drive off-roading with your dad? Do you guys go off-roading in, like, side-by-sides, Jenny? Oh my gosh. I can't. I love that emote too much. Ay, ay, ay. It's a blast and a half. Okay. Nah, but I get it. There's like exothermic, endothermic in biology. Or is it ectothermic? No, there's not ecto... It's not ectoplasm kami. That's like ghosts and stuff. Endothermic and exothermic are the main ones. But the issue... Okay, I'll share my thing real quick. The reason... It's not ectothermic, no. The reason that endothermic and exothermic can be very, very, very confusing is because based on... I believe it's based on, like, who is the deliverer of said energy rather than, like, who's the recipient, right? Like, for example, if I'm giving you a gift at Christmas time, I am the gifter and you are the recipient, right? If you have the sun and the sun is heating up a bowl of water, that's an exothermic reaction that's giving away heat or giving away energy. But the bowl of water is an endothermic reaction. The bowl of water is receiving that heat. So when you're asking, like, is it an exothermic or endothermic reaction? It's talking about, like, I believe it's talking about what's the source. If the source is if what's being questioned, it's exothermic. But, like, it can very easily be flipped around, you know? Per the dictionary, an ectotherm is a cold-blooded animal. So I was like, maybe it's this. Is this ectotherm? Yes. Ectotherm? Possibly. Yes, hydrogen peroxide and yeast creates an ectothermic reaction, aka Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Love it. Monka steers away from the scene after I spread misinformation. Me peeling away. I would love to see Monka steer, but like reversed 180 degrees. So it's like Monka steering away, like driving off in the distance. Oh, man. We took his Toyota pickup truck one time, and the axle broke off? Oh, no! You paid $300 for a tow truck? Oh, man. Yikes. The axle broke off? Wow. Y'all really... He has an Oh! He has an FJ Cruiser? I mean, the FJ Cruiser is a nice vehicle. But also, his Toyota pickup truck, and, yeah, that's a repair bill. Yikes. Alright, moving on. Sorry.
An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home to the heart and slowly settle with the passage of time.
Slowly settle
Take,
with the
for
passage of
example,
time.
How this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as this I have never witnessed before. And so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
Huh. Still a fan of your old dramatic monologues then, huh? You just want to get back in on the action, don't you?
Paimon?
No. This is a completely different situation. Pearls before swine.
The name's not Swine, it's Paimon!
Would you be willing to
Nope.
join me?
It might as well be.
Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
Listen to a story! Since it's you, I'll do it, especially since it's related to the Serial Distant Spirits case.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss Farina's performances, as of course we all are.
Man.
All right, follow me. We'll go to our usual practice space. Please excuse the size. It's a little on the smaller side.
I'm gonna pack Paimon into a soccer ball and punt her into the next field. Gloucester! Gloucester has entered the chat. Paimon, hush! I need Sino enter. Gosh dang it. That's one of my things I should make this weekend. Y'all, if I have some extra time, I want to make Sino... Dude, I need to make Paimon... No, I need to make... Not Paimon, sorry. I need to make Bongo Door or something like that. Imagine Sino Door, but it's Paimon Door. Oh my gosh, y'all, that'd be hilarious. Bongo, enter! Yes. Oh no. Bongo, arrive? Yeah. No, but this is like... What's the Sino emote? Isn't it like Sino inspect or something like that?
There are leaves around,
Oh my gosh.
and I know just the tune to accompany them. If
Inspection?
you wish to hear it.
Sino. Yes. This. I need this. I need this, but it's a bongo cat, like, slamming through the door. Alright. I'm gonna figure out how to make this. It's gonna be great. It's called inspection. Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this for real. We can do this for real. I'm gonna put this in a video editor. I'm gonna make it animated and everything. Alright. You entered the chat 30 minutes ago? Guess what? You entered the chat 30 minutes ago, and that emote is still applicable. Paimon, hush. Gosh dang it, Paimon. I need to draw an Ori Inspect to make one of my upcoming server stickers. Yes. I should add a Metal Gear... I should add, like, a Metal Gear Solid exclamation point. Somebody once told me. Opens the door. Isn't there an exclamation point in chat, I think? Yeah, there it is. Oh, look at this little stage. Oh, and their little props.
Lady Farina?
Aw.
What's Lady Farina doing here?
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, Miss Farina will be supporting our production of The Little Oceanid in the role of artistic consultant.
Artistic consultant!
Are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Farina on our behalf. I'm sure they need no introduction.
The Little Oceanid? Is this like
Bet.
a Little
That was the
Mermaid
trial of the
reference?
century.
You helped bring our director's murderer to justice. We can't thank you enough.
Oh, I mean, this is a really... Maybe!
Just here to join in on the fun.
Man, y'all.
So, you were saying the Little Oceanid?
I mean, it's kind of interesting that they're making their production of Little Oceanid, but quite literally, Little Mermaid is also kind of, to me, my whole interpretation of the whole, like, Fontaine, Archon, Focalor turning all the Oceanids into humans was really, like, just a huge Little Mermaid reference, right? I want to be where the people are, and, like, where I can walk on land, and, like, all that jazz. Man, jeez. I mentioned that when we first learned about the story, but, like, hello? It's all, like, it's just a huge Little Mermaid reference.
Yeah.
Which is
that's
fine,
the name
but,
of our
like...
final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director.
Little Mermaid, but what if we made it an entire nation?
She never got to complete it. So, if we can bring it to the stage and make it a successful show, we can all take some solace in that.
True.
Wait, but if it's not finished, then...
Finding an actress was the least of your problems.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front, trying to realize this dream. Anyway, let me give you a quick summary of what the story's all about.
Okay.
The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid who transforms herself into human form, despite the protests of her family.
Uh-huh. Yes.
She longed to live just like any other human. And sure enough, she found friendship and even love. Everything seemed perfect.
Wow.
But one day, her true identity was exposed, and her world came crashing down around her.
So far, so good. A classic tale. What happened after
I mean,
that?
that's like...
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her script. We need a proper ending to to the stage, but people have different opinions on which direction to take it in.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
The Little Oceanid.
True to life. You mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Yeah, like they say, truth is stranger than fiction. But then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
Yeah.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. We have to consider their emotional stake in this, not just our own.
I mean, that's a good point. Also, when you tell, like, the Little Oceanid, it's like, okay, that's very, you know, Little Oceanid, they'll be nice and happy. It's like, oh, heavy. Yes. Previous Archon before Focalor turning her and everyone into humans, plus the whole, like, dissolving prophecy is very much like OG Little Mermaid story. Exactly. Under the sea. Yes. Also, wait, I believe... Oh, never mind. I was thinking of something different. I might have been looking through the Stardew Valley wiki, and I'm pretty sure that there's a reference to if you give Sebastian in Stardew Valley like a lobster, it's like a reference from Sebastian in Little Mermaid to Sebastian in Stardew Valley. And there's like something that happens. I can't remember what it was specifically. I read too far into the wiki. Sorry.
And one last thing. We're still waiting on confirmation from two of our main actors.
Oh, man.
The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script. But the deadline's passed, and we still haven't heard from him.
Deadline's due.
The other is Villemont.
Villemont!
Who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since.
So we gotta go
He
find
did
them.
write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance, but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure what to make of that.
Huh. Although, now that we have Miss Farina helping us, maybe we should take the opportunity to get everyone back together.
Get the band back together.
What do you mean?
Maybe you're unaware, but your name has always been like a rallying cry for us.
A rallying cry.
Singing
Farina!
your praises. All of us look up to you as
Not in a bad way.
Aw.
I suspect the reason they're
Wow.
dragging their feet is that they have their doubts about whether the show will really go ahead, considering all the issues you've been facing.
Nothing like people saying that they're your biggest fans to give you a little bit of a emotional boost. Hi, Lord Sakaran. Hi, Jess. How's it going? What's up?
But one by one, all the obstacles are being removed. Now is the time to rally the troops.
Rally the troops.
Makes sense. Okay, priority number 1. Let's check in with Paulo and see where he's at with the ending.
Paulo!
He went back to Poisson a few days ago.
Poisson!
Said that staying in a friend's home might help him to relax and escape the feeling of isolation.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors.
Interesting.
Given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago.
Yeah, true.
But I guess it's the opposite. A friend in need and all that.
Yeah, maybe you could
You
use
got a friend in me. Do-do-do. Cool. Aw.
Poisson.
Poisson. Something wrong?
Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith in the show.
Poisson.
So allons-y. To Poisson.
To Poisson. Allons-y. Wait, allons-y. Isn't that a reference to... Why? Isn't that a Doctor Who reference? Allons-y. Or is Doctor Who just where I've heard it, but that reference goes beyond just Doctor Who? Doesn't one of the doctors say, like, it's French for let's go? Oh, okay. So this is like one of those yeah, thanks also. Yeah. Okay, so the 7th Doctor says it. Okay. Well, this is also like one of those like, oh yeah, it's Mithra, that person from Smash Bros. You know? It's Pyron Mithra, that Smash Bros character, but like okay, but no, the French phrase came first, of which Doctor Who then used it, not the other way around. Hey, isn't that Solid Snake from Fortnite? Yeah, exactly. Isn't it that quote from Doctor Who? No, okay. It's just a general French phrase. Thanks, Blanco. I needed to check. Not doing bad. Raw America! Thanks, Jess. Thanks for saying hello. Hello? Hello? Alright, Poisson. Bro Ness from Smash Bros is a great little guy. Yeah. Dude, all these Smash Bros references. Smash Bros has such a cool lineup, man. Oh, is this his little house? A little house in the country. I love your house being an upright boat. It's actually pretty legit. Is that Squid?
If I remember correctly, this is where he's staying.
Knock knock. Knock knock.
Who is it?
Who is it?
It's me. Is the script ready?
It's me.
You came all the way here for that?
All right. Forget that for now. Just come on out. We've got some great news.
Come on out.
Nice try. Look, just give me some time, okay? I'm just wrapping up this last part of the
I'm just wrapping up this last part.
Okay then. Looking forward to your masterpiece.
Okay. Guess you don't want to meet, Miss Farina out here. Haha. Why did the muffled who is it make me laugh? Because it reminds me of the muffled voices in Lethal Company when someone has a snare flea on their head. Ah, Hyper Tiger, what's up? Is it Mario Kart Monday? Hello, Hyper Tiger. Hello, Captain Bone Frog. Hello, Prox. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Happy new week, Hyper Tiger. How have y'all been? And also welcome. Hope y'all had a good stream. If you didn't play Mario Kart, please let me know. Also, hello. Oh, you did Jackbox this time. Nice. How did Jackbox go? And what pack did you all do, and what mini games? Because I know that Jackbox is actually a huge umbrella for a whole assortment of games. So that sounds like fun. I don't think I own any of the Jackbox games, but I've played a numerous amount with them with various friends and people. I'm actually looking for I'm looking to see. Andrew, are you still here? I know you're working on your project. I'm calling you out of lurk real quick. I wanted to give you an update on my music idea. All right. Hi, what's poppin'? I just had a thought. I had an idea related to that music that I was thinking about making. I think what I'll do first is I might I might take a stab at trying to import that Lethal Company track onto my OP1, my little music processing keyboard, and see like what remixes and stuff I can do with that, and then see like where that takes me. Yeah. See where that takes me first, and then we can chat about it after that. So, no sweat, no stress. I'm gonna try that first and see where it goes. See where it takes me. But I need to find my keyboard. I don't know where it went. It's missing. It's currently MIA. I think it's downstairs. Hyper Tiger, we had a ton of fun with Quiplash XL and Fibbage 2, but then things went downhill during Quiplash 3, but we made the best of it. Nice. Well, cool. Do y'all do Jackbox regularly, Hyper Tiger, or was this just kind of like a, hey, let's just try and do something real quick kind of thing? Either way, that's exciting. Hope that you guys had a good time. Last weekend we played Stardew Valley, Fortnite, and then Lethal Company. Today we're doing Genshin. Oh yeah, I guess I could use this as an opportunity to catch you guys up with the schedule. Although it's gonna be pretty standard. Today's Genshin. Tomorrow's gonna be Tears of the Kingdom. We're probably gonna do more shrine grind, which I still need to catch up on a lot of shrines. Wednesday will likely be Fortnite. Thursday will likely be Celeste. We're gonna try and get through the next B-side. Friday I will not be streaming. Saturday will be the mega mind of mega games that we do. Probably, actually, honestly, maybe another Stardew Valley, Fortnite, Lethal Company trio, because that trio of games was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll see. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm. It's kind of where I'm leaning right now. So we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be the schedule for this upcoming week. Should be fun. Celeste! Celeste! Yes. I forget what the next B-side is. Did we just do Golden Ridge B-side? So what's my next B-side? Is it Mere Temple? Oh no. That might be spicy. Well, we'll see. I'll have to make a custom thumbnail just for one B-side, because it seems like I'm on Mere Temple. Okay, I'll probably make a thumbnail that's like only Mere Temple, because I feel like I can only get through one B-side at once. Cool. Well, anyway, Hyper Tiger, thanks for raiding. Thanks for coming by. I'm glad you guys had a good time playing Jackbox. We're currently getting through Farina's story quest in Genshin, and we are currently trying to get the acting troupe back together again. We shall see. We'll get that. We'll get our team rolling back again. That's what we're doing for right now. Blanca, you might have to start. You might have time to start Reflection, but I don't know how long Mere Temple is. But I'd say only plan on doing the temple. Yeah, I actually felt I'll be honest, I struggled the last Celeste stream because in my head, for whatever reason, I had this image, I had this framework idea of like, oh yes, I'm completing B-sides today. B-sides plural. Like, I had this expectation in my head that I'm gonna like get through all the B-sides and it's gonna be great and I'm gonna make a lot of great progress, but in reality, boom womp. Where's the SpongeBob boom womp? I only got through one. So so I think going forward, I need to set my expectations lower and try and get through one each stream. And if I get past one, then hey, that's just bonus. But not stress about, oh my gosh, we've been at Golden Ridge, the entire stream. It's like, all right, no sweat, dude. It's okay. You're getting the band back together again. Yes, exactly, Hyper Tiger. That's exactly what we're doing.
The deadline.
That's right indeed. Anyways, I'm out for now since it's getting late for me, but have a good stream and you're welcome for the raid. Thank you, Hyper Tiger. I hope you have good sleep too. I know it's the middle of school week and such, but I hope that you have a good Tuesday. And thanks for coming on with the raid. Thank you, Hyper Tiger. Definitely don't rush. It's way better to play without the stress of a deadline. Yeah, speaking of missing deadlines, Blocko. Yeah, he missed the deadline. Exactly. Also, note to self, I need to make a... I need my SpongeBob boo-womp emoji. Not boo-womp. Do I have that? Hang on a second. Let me check something real quick. Do I even have that? SpongeBob boo-womp. I don't know if I do. I have a lot of sound effects. No. Maybe? Oh! Wait! I do! Oh! Hang on a minute. Let me turn down my sound. Oh man, I really need to add this on my can I do something real quick? Hang on. Copy and paste. Hang on a minute. Let's just, paste this in here. Okay, got it. Go into here. Get rid of this. Oh wait, is that still in there? Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that button was still there. Okay. Let me delete this and copy this, paste that, and maybe okay. Womp. And then let me grab this desktop. So if I don't do it now, I'm not gonna remember. Sound effects, womp. Play stop, no fade. Play stop. Yes. Perfect. Alright. Thank y'all for waiting. Thank y'all for being patient. I have now successfully added to my soundboard. Boo wop. Yes. We have missed. What did I miss? Oh, nothing. just a sound effect that I've added that I've been meaning to add for a while. Sir? Ma'am? I've been meaning to put that on my board for a long time, and now I've got it.
The ending is one of the most important parts of the show.
Don't you bowomp me? Bowomp. Shania's demo trailer just dropped a couple minutes ago. I absolutely need to pull for her. I adore her energy. Is Shunyun's energy? Who is that? Is that the new? Is that who is that? Bird Auntie? Oh yeah, that's Cloud Retainer. Cloud Retainer, yes.
Even once he's done, it isn't final until we've all had the chance to read through.
Oh, that's
and make
cool.
Sure we agree on it.
Okay. I also feel like I want to pull for Cloud Retainer, but I also don't know. But human this time. That's cool. But what weapon slash kit is Cloud Retainer? Catalyst? Animo? Okay. Animo Catalyst. Interesting. And her kit is very much... It's a plunge kit? What? And she's like a plunge attack buffer. Y'all, I can't read plunge attack without thinking plunger. Yeah, a Zhao buffer. Interesting. Huh. Diluc is gonna be awesome. Yeah, and Zhao specifically. Zhao is like the king of that. Actually, you know what also is yeah, my favorite character, Plunger, exactly. The demo is so well animated. Oh, cool. Looks at my Zhao. He's a sad king because I haven't leveled him. Yeah, I have Zhao's best in slot pole arm if you want it, Ghoster. I'll share it for a couple bucks. Just kidding. I'll give it to you. If you know Dragon Strike, it's like that, but like all the time. Oh. You know what's also kind of interesting is kind of a cheap way to get a bunch of plunge attacks is Albedo's thing as well. Honestly, when I have Albedo and Kazuha combined together, I oftentimes have Albedo's elevator plus Kazuha's little jump attack, and I also have C2 Kazuha, which means I get another jump after a burst. So you can effectively do Albedo elevator, raise, you can do jump attack, Albedo, burst, jump attack. Like, you can basically do like 3 or 4 in a row. I mean, I could use an R5 Jade Spear for my R3 Spear. Yes.
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but sure enough, here you are. And Farina, too.
Are tensions hard between Navia and Farina because of the Poisson incident?
I was wondering if we might run into her.
I'm gonna guess that's a yeah.
So you're here for Palo? Looks like he could be a while, so feel free to take a stroll around town in the meantime. I've made all the arrangements already.
Oh, but Navia's on top of it.
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
What's going on?
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Nava.
She pushes him out of the way.
That stroll.
Gosh dang it. She pushes him out. Dang. That's great. Thank you, Genshin animation team, for pushing the other guy out of the way. That was great. I love that. It's gonna be super interesting how she plays out meta-wise, because she's a very unique buffer. Cool. I'll have to give her a try when it comes down to it. To be completely honest, though, I mean, I would say that I'm a Kazuha main. Like, I really enjoy Kazuha in my party. I'm just not completely sure that I want another. If I were to get Cloud Retainer, I don't know that I would want another Animo character, you know? But I'm also an Animo fan. I like Sucrose, for example, so I don't know. Yeah. I'm so burnt out, I cannot study anymore. Brain is broken! Hello, Hannah. You know, sometimes you can only stuff your brain with so much information before it's just full to the brim. And that's when it's usually a good time to sleep. But not saying that you have to go to bed, just saying that sometimes it's reasonable to reach your limit. But also, hi, Hannah. I hope you're okay. Considering Poisson is kind of ground zero for the Primordial Sea incident, there's a little bit of tension. Yeah, but Navi is playing it out so well, though. I appreciate Navi's approach on this. Blanco, she does look fun, no matter how good she ends up being. Yeah, that's true, too. For sure. Ghoster, I do want CR, but also a bit earlier. Leveling from 1 to 90 is pain. Yeah, that's the thing. It's so hard to get. Well, I mean, like we talked about earlier, though, Gloucester, the nice thing about Cloud Retainer is that technically she would be a leeway character, right? And I don't know about y'all, but I have a lot more leeway talent materials than I do Fontaine, so at least that would make it easier. I have every Animo character, and I think I'm gonna pull for her! Oh, Hannah, you mean the gene enthusiast that you are? JK, just kidding. Yeah. Only problem is it took me forever to prep all my notes, and I've only proper studied half of the course content. Well, to be fair, Hannah, also half your studying comes from just copying the notes themselves. You know, that's part of the study process, so don't sell yourself short. I'm sure that you've picked up a lot of information just from that alone. But I understand wanting to go through all the course stuff, too. For sure. Leeway talent domain is easy enough, but Mondstadt, though, yeah.
Get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
Aw.
How are things in Poisson now? Any better?
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Some people may never recover from the trauma they experienced.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do.
I mean, just being here is kind of enough. Also, not that this is a joke in a mean way, but I just noticed how Farina's hair is definitely got that classic Colgate toothpaste minty fresh breath stripe in it. But I'm not going to say it's a joke. I'm going to say it's very pretty instead. Yeah, just saying. Just saying. It's very pretty. Imagine pulling that off. Imagine pulling that off IRL. Like, no joke. Actually pulling that off would be so challenging. Getting it to, like, perfectly line up like that. Yeah, you got enough of that from Fire Emblem. I don't need more here. Yeah. Fire Emblem is hard to do that. Give me to summer! Yeah. Give me that hair. Hair is gorgeous. Yeah, and all, like, the curls and the iconic, like, one strand that's, like, flipping out, too. Getting my hair cut this summer, and I might dye it 2 colors. Oh! Gloucester, cool. What 2 colors are you considering? And also, what's your natural hair color first? Because I feel like whatever your first hair, like your base hair color is, kind of makes it has a big impact on like where you go to. Finn used to change her hair color a lot. She's been through like every dye color you could imagine. She's been through purple, green, red, like so many. But her original color is very dark. It's like very dark brown, so it's hard to get something lighter. Your natural is dirty blonde. Okay, so that's like a little bit easier to dye lighter if you want to. Colors I want are like a light blue and a bit of dark blue. Case in point. I mean, this is definitely more like white and light blue, but yeah, no, similar. Cool. And your tips are blonde? Wait. I mean, that's cool. Blonde tips are neat. But like, how long is your hair too? Like, I would like blonde tips, haha, but like my hair's super short, so I can't do that. Hannah attempted a cosplayer just because I would want that hair, but also it would also be sucky to style because it's just so all over the place. And her character, of course, yes, for sure. I bleached them because I got bored. Why not? Give it a shot. Give it a go. Man, I was talking about someone with Fire Emblem Engage block. I can't remember who it was. I was talking with somebody about it, but I don't remember what we were talking about.
Please, must our conversations take such a depressing turn every time we meet? We all have painful memories, but we don't have to let them cloud everything we do.
This is a healing process for Farina too. I'm glad that she's kind of on our journey here with us.
And if you're trying to make a new start, perhaps it's best if you don't bring up the past all the time.
That's true.
Thank you for your words of comfort. You make a very good point.
I mean, also Navia, who's been through multiple points of trauma in her life too, specifically her dad passing. She's dealt with this kind of stuff all her life.
But for now, at least, I think I should stay with the way I'm feeling for a while longer.
It's okay. These things take time. Moving on from a painful experience is easier said than done.
Dude, bro, Navia, I relate so much. And that's so helpful. Man, dude, Fontaine characters are really great. Holy cow. This story is so well done. I would really like to... I think the one thing that I regret not doing is pulling for Nouvellette. But Nouvellette, I think, if I remember correctly, came directly after Kazuha, and I basically had no wishes left at that stage. But I would really love to pull for Nouvellette, not just from like a power class standpoint, because his abilities are amazing, but also just from like a character standpoint too. Navia's peak character! Yes! And I have both of them. Nuvi came with Hutao, I think, after Linny and Yelan. Oh, after Linny and Yelan? Whatever the situation was, I think I just didn't pull for Nuvi. But also because at the time, I remember myself saying I didn't want to pull for Nouvellette because I didn't want to pull for another Hydro DPS because I already had Mona and many others. But little did I know, Nouvellette would be such a boss. Salsa, before I was born, my dad used to have spiky short hair with bleach tips on the spikes, and then he shaved pretty much all of it. Oh, not bald, just shaved. Oh, that's... See, and then you look at old pictures and you're like, dang, man, Dad, where'd your bleach tips go? That's cool. Me, who needed a Hydra DPS, and now he's here to stay in my team. Yeah, exactly. When you need a Hydra DPS, Nouvellette's a great option, obviously. Blocko, also, it's like such whiplash going from hiya gameplay. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Or like a proper send off when Navia's in her battle sequence. Her voice lines are so much different than like, you know, somber, down to earth, regular. I mean, I think you could say the same way for, you know, somber, like realistic human Farina versus like shower me with praise Farina in her voice lines in battle. Yes.
Which brings me to why I'm here. I thought you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to forgive and forget after the Hydro Archon's inaction in the face of catastrophe. To avoid upsetting the peace, I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of the theater troupe, and that you are just an actress playing the role of Farina.
Interesting.
It's not a perfect solution, but hopefully it means you won't have to lie low while you're here.
That's so thoughtful of you, Navia.
That's so thoughtful, but also kind of hard that...
Well, what do you expect? I am the courageous and considerate president of Spina di Rosula, after all. Like my father before me.
Dang.
Anyway, that was all. Look after her now.
Got it, Navia. Thank you.
Off we go then. Let's take a look up there.
Let's go this way. The thing is, she literally just left. I know, Yelan just got finished, right? Hannah, I think Fontaine improved the writing of the characters a lot. Like, everyone felt more characterized in the Archon Quest. Not to say they weren't bad anything before, but the improvement is clear. The improvement in, like, just Genshin's...
I don't have any friends that I can be frank and honest with. So, maybe she's right. You're the closest thing to friends that I have.
Oh, Farina. Yeah, I would say not only the Genshin writing, Hannah, but also like a lot of the other things in Genshin, like the animations and the cuts and the scenes and everything else. You know, dumb cuts and dumb scenes. Anyway, I agree with you there. And I'm curious, you know, we feel like, hey, Fontaine is so great. I just kind of hope that other characters from older regions don't get kind of left behind, you know? All right, give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to blow my nose, and I didn't want to do that on stream. Thank you for waiting. Genshin was already a 9 out of 10 game before. Fontaine just took it a step up and made it a 10 out of 10. For sure. Well, also Blocko in that regard. I also feel like not only that, but I'm so glad that I've kept up with it all this time, you know? Listen, I don't know how many hours I've sank in this game, but it's a lot. TM, like it's a lot of hours. And it's not an easy undertaking for anybody to just jump into this game and get started and understand the entire scope of the whole story. So I am really glad that I'm progressed far enough that I'm like up to speed and that I've caught up and that I'm ahead of like all of the main story stuff, because I can't imagine starting this game from the beginning and getting through all of the storylines and all of the quests and all of the like, just thinking back to how far it's been, like it's an enormous game. Granted, you know, I'm participating in the dailies and the Spiral Abyss and the events and all that stuff, but like still, it's a lot of stuff. And so you can only experience this game fully if you decide to commit to the whole Archon Quest. And you're right, 10 out of 10 writing, but I also understand that I hope it continues all the way to the end like that. I'm sure it will, but I'm going to be quite thankful that I stuck around with it for that long to see the entire, you know, 10 out of 10 story to the very end. Fontaine is my first ever new region in game, and I love the story and writing. Oh, Glowster, did you come in during Sumeru time? It's better than Sumeru. Less snooze fest, brain hurty, less rush than Imazuma. Leeway's a good spot for me. Mondstadt was a thing. Mondstadt was a grind because it was the beginning. Mondstadt is also very nostalgic because Mondstadt, I started playing Genshin when it was only Mondstadt. And wow, that was a whole different time. You came in at 3.4. Dang. I can't remember when I came in, but I think I came in like 1 year after it opened. Yeah. No one would believe that I played in 1.3 way back in the day. Hi, Small Ninja. The jury was out that I fell asleep. Everybody thought you conked out. What's up? How's it going? My cramp progression does not progress that. Did you have an account missing, Splut Ninja, or stolen or lost or something of that sort? My translation friend has been there since 1.1. Dang. Okay, do I want to go back for sure and know exactly when I started? Let's go back to Genshin. And let's go to live streams. And let's filter all. Sort by date. My first Genshin stream was November 4th, 2020. So that was update 1.1. I started November 4th. 1.1 released November 11th. Wowzers. Holy cow. Usher in a new system such as reputation. Oh, man. That's wild. Crazy. Yeah. The original Klee banner. The first banner. Yep. That was nuts. Genshin Impact's first big update arrives in November. Wowzers. Ah, man. Yep. That was before Dragonspine. Whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, sorry, not to like go back in time, but dang, man. Oh, yeah, yoy. During the first Albano, perhaps he was fated to be my favorite. Who would have thought? Albano. The wind bloom, so like 2022, but the game dropped. But dropped the game, came back around 3.4. Ah, gotcha. Everyone's snide and sneer looks.
I'm so grateful that Miss Nafia was so understanding. To be perfectly honest, I didn't know if I was ready to meet her. It's always easiest to just run away from your problems. But that never fixes anything. You can't get around the obstacles without facing them.
So that's why you were nervous when they brought up Poisson.
I started playing during the Ganyu banner. I can't remember what update that was, but simply played it for a bit, lost interest, then came back during Kokomi's first banner. Then you're playing on and off. You started playing regularly midway through Sumeru, and then into Fontaine. Gotcha.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared of coming back here.
Oh, Farina.
Still, I felt it was something I had to do. As I was saying before, I want to see for myself the things that I never could in the past. I'd be overjoyed if the people here could find it in their hearts to forgive me. But they're more likely to unleash a tirade of vitriol against me. Which, of course, I completely understand and accept.
Dang, look at that side eye though. Look at those side eyes. I'm sure some people didn't buy Navia's lie.
Yeah, I can tell people are watching me. I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful.
Man, it's like everybody's upset around here.
I used to be terrified of the gaze of other people, especially when they had suspicion or resentment in their eyes.
Interesting, because that's like the facade she was putting on for the Hydro Archon.
I guess I wasn't quite ready for this after all.
Oh, sorry, Farina.
I'm not surprised you're making yourself go through all of this.
Maybe you've taken on a bit too much in one go. Me too, it's not like you.
I can't let myself see only the things I want to see. How would that make me any different from before?
Look, there seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
They're not staying quiet either.
Probably time we made a move.
A move away?
How about we check out Spina di Rasula's ship? We should have a view of the whole of Poisson from there.
The whole of Poisson, this little cave down here. Clee's one of my favorite characters in Genshin, but I can't talk about my friends due to allegation jokes. And also the fact that Clee's burst for me is just too difficult to use sometimes. It's just not optimal. But yet, I still use her despite that. Funny enough. Cole, hello, I got bad news. My PC's on the fritz. Absolutely consider getting a new PC. Hi, Cole. What issues are you running into? I'm not that much of a tech diagnoser, but I can at least give it a... I've built a few PCs in my time. Farina being the best character for however many minutes that conversation was. Yeah. Farina and Navia, honestly. Clee's skin is peak. Oh yeah, that is cool. Her little witch outfit. I think I got that one. Did I get that one? Yes, I did. I got that one. It's got a little lantern on it. It's got a little lantern. And also her, like, big poofy pigtails as well. It's cool. I like the backpack and all that jazz, too. Oopsie, wrong thing. I don't know why I was tabbing out from the entire game. Sorry, I just meant to tab out of that tab. My battery won't hold a charge for very long. Last time this happened, I bought a replacement battery and just died just now. Oh, so it's a laptop? Ah, okay. Can't find a battery replacement for the one that I found last time. Yeah, it's probably... So I've built desktop PCs, and it's very easy to fix, like, you know, a busted stick of RAM, or, you know, if a hard drive is failing and, you know, you're losing out on the hard drive, like, I can get that. But, yeah, if your laptop is on the dying out, yeah, and that's a different story. Yeah, PC is easy to repair. Laptops, you lost me. Yeah, I think it's time. Also, and you're finished! Congratulations! Huzzah! Are you finished editing your stuff? Let's go! I'm done! Rah! Can I get some eagles in chat? Rah! Yeah, frick this. Save, export, be done. Goodbye, editing project. Congrats, Ange. Eagles don't go raw, but you know. I have to study for finals now, but I mean, at least you can study for finals without having this project bearing down on your neck, honestly. I can't win. Ange, you've won in my book. You've won in my book. Video editing is a hard thing to do. Trust me. I'm sitting here with my hands in the air because I realized that I want to make a video about the Lethal Company stream that I did this weekend. Oh yeah, by the way, 5 hours of footage. It took me 2.5 hours to download the entire 10-hour stream over the weekend. And it's 5 hours of... I can't watch... You mean I have to sit here for 5 hours and filter... No shot, man. No chance. Technically, I can push a few buttons and I can watch it at 2x speed. So I can get through it in 2.5 hours. But still, that's 2.5 hours of sitting and watching this footage. It'll be funny, though. It'll be great.
Probably just wanted a relaxing stroll, and here I am dumping all this heavy stuff on you.
It's alright, Farina. We need friends to talk to sometimes. Yeah, no, guys, this video is gonna be incredible. I'm so excited. I'm so ready because Lethal Company is all about like the goofy shenanigans that can happen, and this is like all about goofy shenanigans. So it's gonna be a great video. It's just gonna take a long time to process. Ha!
See a different side of you.
Are we sitting on the...
Well, I appreciate your company, so please don't disappear just yet.
Aw, this is what a story quest is all about.
But the years of suffering and loneliness aren't the only reason I have a hard time facing up to who I used to be.
Wow, it's the classic...
As I stand here by the ship, I can't get the images of the rising water out of my mind.
Sitting on the edge of the dock.
People were taken by the water. All those treasured lives and memories washed out of existence in an instant.
Yeah, just like...
They thought their god would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, a divine power would save them from harm. And all the while, I played my part to perfection to convince them that was true. But then the floodwaters finally came. And the Hydro Archon did nothing.
You shouldn't look at it like that. You were only doing your duty.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. I mean, literally, there's nothing else that she could have done.
I've had to go through so many moments like that for the sake of protecting the truth. As time went on, it got harder and harder to bear. And I became more lonely and isolated.
Man.
Eventually, I realized I had nothing left except the truth. I became terrified of completely failing in my task, and was haunted by the thought of being left all alone, weeping on my throne.
Man.
Fortunately, we were able to avoid the worst-case scenario thanks to the help of heroic individuals such as yourselves.
Heroic individuals.
Everyone rose to their responsibilities, and I finally regained my freedom. But on some level, freedom also means no longer being needed. I have no further use to people.
I mean, we're proving that wrong.
I would have never imagined you'd see it that way.
Think of your freedom as a reward, but also we're already finding that she's, like, you know, needed in places like this small little theater troupe. Hello? Guys, you have no idea how relieved I am. This project took away from, like, all my sanity I had left. It's over! It's over, Paimon! It's over, Ange! Well, I'm sure it's been not just tonight, but also your sanity from, like, I don't know, the last couple weeks or so? I'm sure.
Reward?
Because now you can finally speak from your heart. You don't have to be anguished and alone anymore.
I guess so.
I have the high ground.
And back then...
I have the high ground, Anjiken!
Dream about having...
It's over!
I was scared of someone recognizing me for who I truly was, and exposing the secret I swore to protect. Believe in the Farina you see on stage. She is the one you can trust. I had to keep all my feelings, all my curiosity about life to myself. No one could be allowed to know. That's what I really meant when I said I'm no good at maintaining relationships.
So that's where you were coming from. Paimon totally thought you were just a bit of a diva at heart.
No.
Could you please get off my case?
Paimon?
I don't know what's gotten into you today. I'm making an effort here. You could at least try to do the same.
We're gonna punt Paimon and back to Mondstadt. Go back to the beach where you came from. What Paimon meant to say was she just doesn't like to see you so down. Do you feel better having gotten all this? Yeah. What Paimon meant to say.
I do. I once had nothing but the truth, and now I'm finally free to live my own life again. And even though I have no idea where I'm going right now,
At least the
at least the choice is in my hands.
Yeah.
All right, it's about time to head back. Paulo should have finished the ending by now.
I don't know, man.
Sure. Okay, let's head back and check it out.
Paulo's had a long time. I don't know, man. Yeah, she deserved to have that line towards Paimon, exactly. Paimon, can you get off my case, please? Thanks. Oh, is there a doggo down here? Hi, doggo. Oh, I can't pet the dog.
Didn't you say you needed to watch what you eat? You're supposed to be cutting down on fried foods, not wolfing down copious quantities of fish and chips, you know?
What are they doing?
Come on. It's not every day we get to dine at Spina di Rosula's expense. Can you believe how generous she is? I'm not about to pass on free food.
Dang.
Anyway, my character doesn't need to be slim and good looking. That's your job.
Are you kidding me right now? It's not your character's health I'm worried about, it's yours.
Ha!
I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin yours by filling yourself up with junk all the time.
Oh no, looks like they're arguing again.
Dang. That's cold. That's brutal.
We're back.
I mean, true, though.
Put your differences aside for a moment.
Yeah.
Ah, you're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Rosula's VIP treatment in your stead.
Good night, Hannah. Good luck on your exam tomorrow. Let us know how it goes. We'll be here. We'll be doing Tears of the Kingdom, so feel free to come by and let us know how it goes. Good luck. You got this. Woo, 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 woo. Biology. Do thing. See you soon, Hannah.
Paulo's nearly done. We shouldn't have to wait too much longer.
Man. Brutal.
Great.
Silly
So
people.
you were discussing your characters, right? We heard she's playing the Oceanid who turns into a human girl.
Ariel.
What about you?
Yeah, who are you?
Me? I'm an Oceanid too.
Ah.
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he outgrew that role. Well, the costume at least. So now he's playing the boar instead.
Dang.
Sorry.
Alright, Paimon.
The boar's not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid.
Man,
yes?
Paimon about to
That's right.
send you to the primordial sea.
Memorable lines too. Like when he imparts some solemn words of wisdom to the little Oceanid.
Good night,
If you
Hannah.
become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Wow, nothing like tagging.
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
Why are we tagging this to Farino?
It's the most important line in the whole script. I think it's a symbolic statement about our director's life and legacy.
Brutal.
She kept quiet about all the trials and tribulations she faced in running our troupe, allowing us to devote ourselves fully to performing.
Interesting.
It was only after she was gone that we realized how tough her job really was.
Also, good night, Cole.
You mentioned earlier that the troupe is like your home.
Yeah. I was born with an incurable illness, and once my family found out it couldn't be treated, they decided they didn't want me anymore.
Dang, team.
I spent some years taking whatever work I could find and trying to manage my illness with various medicines. But whenever I had a bad flare-up, I'd be lying in an alleyway for days at a time.
Wow, they were
It was
not
like
joking.
that until the director found me one day. She told me I had a great voice and asked if I was interested in studying singing from her. I said yes. She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing and act, helped me find Mora for my meds, took care of me when my condition decided to flare up. I know it was all a huge burden on her.
Man,
She sounds like a really incredible person.
she was not kidding when she said, you know, bringing in people from all walks of life.
She really was.
Wow.
She gave everything she had to her troop and the people in it. All of us were so proud to call her our director.
What a like an incredible thing for Farina to be involved in too after all this has been done.
I was a lost child too when she
Wow.
found me. As the child of a murderer, my parents weren't around when I was little, so I got sent to an orphanage. The other kids were always picking fights with me. They'd say things like, "Come on, you must be pretty tough if you're the son of a murderer." It was just to taunt me, though. I was an easy target, and they knew it. One day, I got beaten up so bad that I just couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I lost all faith in humanity by that point. Thought the whole world was out to get me.
Let me guess. Fortunately, the next person you ran into was the director.
Losing faith in humanity. Just run away from it all. I wish that was the solution sometimes. But it's not. Here we are.
Yeah. For the first time in my life, I was somewhere I felt safe. And I promised myself I'd stay here until the day the group parted ways.
And that's...
You
Oh.
hoped would never come. How times change.
Hey, Paolo.
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here. There's someone I need to introduce you to. This is our new artistic consultant, Miss Farina.
Farina? The Farina? Oh my god. How did you manage to wrangle that?
Please, the honor is all mine. I was profoundly moved to hear about your troop and your wonderful director.
Oh, Aether.
I just wanted to do something to help.
Same here.
Does this guy's voice actor sound familiar? Which...
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'll try to calm down. Now, where was I?
This guy? Is it from a game that I've played? Is it from another character? Wait, maybe.
Ah, yes, the script, of course. Let me give you a rundown of how the story unfolds in my version of the script.
No, but you might recognize it. Sounds kind of like Child. Sounds kind of like Riosli. I don't know. Oh, Hikari's VA from Octopath? Oh, wait.
I'm sure you're already familiar with the beginning of the story. A little Oceanid decides she wants to become a human against the wishes of her family.
Maybe, but the thing is like Paolo is a very... That's the hard part, is that Paolo is like a very excitable, like, you know, theater character. Hikari is much more like reserved and straightforward, straight cut. But that's just like that's an example of the breadth of a VA. You know, they have voice acting range that can be so broad that they can voice act both. Is there a way to look that up? I'm sure you've already did some digging, Blocko, but is it possible to see where they've also acted in?
She finds love and friendship in the bustling city. But then, disaster strikes.
I might also be wrong, but
People
that's
start
how
to
he
notice
sounds.
All the fresh
Yeah.
water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The soil is becoming arid. Plants and flowers are withering. And the people begin to panic.
Dude, why does this city look like Whoville? This whole town looks like Whoville. all the proportions are weird, and the houses are like tilted and curved and wibbly wobbly. English VA Howard Wang for Hikari or for Paolo Ghoster? But I didn't name Paolo specifically.
The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to do something about it and investigate the truth of the matter together.
Oh,
In the end,
okay.
they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused the fresh water to flee the land, as if driven by a consciousness of its own.
That is Hikari's VA. No way! Did you nail it, Blocko? Nice. I mean, you've probably you've probably heard Hikari a lot more than I have, but interesting that you could just pick it out. I mean, some characters that happens, right? Dude, that's wild. Good hit, Blocko. That's neat. But also fascinating that people, again, kind of crazy and cool that, you know, someone's career goes from Octopath to Genshin to, you know, wherever.
Consciousness? You mean the water is sentient?
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually quite a few stories that explore this theme.
As soon as he started talking, you're like, huh, sounds like Akari.
Since the little Oceanid is a water
You can pick it out immediately.
She immediately understands how the water is feeling. She then tells her lover about her true identity, as well as the truth behind the crisis. Her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, unbeknownst to them, there were some people eavesdropping when she revealed her secret.
Oh no, not an eavesdropper!
Little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible for driving the water away, and faces the greatest dilemma of her life.
Got her.
And then?
In the end, she makes the brave decision to sacrifice herself to save her lover and the rest of humanity.
Wow.
Huh? But didn't they all treat Cleo like a villain? Why would she want to save them after that?
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up for her.
True.
Through her love for her human partner, she was able to find an even greater love, one that extended to all of humanity. Surely the biggest strength of Cleo's character.
Also, there's a person with a diving suit back there. Where are they diving, though? I love recognizing VAs. Like, I found an old guy at NASA from Interstellar voices McMissile from Cars 2. What? That's cool. Yeah, dude, Cars 2 has so many voice cameos. Cars 2 has Lewis Hamilton voice acting for, like, an F1 car. Lewis Hamilton, by the way, is, like, he's the most winningest, and I think that's the right way to say it. He has the most wins in Formula 1 ever. He's an African-American driver who's won like 7 world titles, which like ties the record for the most. He's won the most races, I think, out of anyone. And they were like, "Hey, Lewis, can you VA this car in Cars 2?" They're like, "Oh yeah." All the F1 drivers make fun of him. They're like, "Oh yeah, you movie star." He's like, "Come on, man, I was only part of one movie." Boo womp.
There's actually something else that bothers me. You know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And she never had the chance to become a hero in our world. If we're serious about dedicating this show to her memory, we should make the ending as true to life as possible.
Interesting.
What about if the little Oceanid is hounded to death by people who hate her, her lover makes sure her secret never gets out, and humanity continues down the path to extinction?
Wow, okay.
That sounds like too cruel of an ending to me. And perhaps a little irresponsible to present to the audience.
Yeah, about that.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to Director Aureli's death. Both arbitrary and meaningless. On the day when she went missing, Director Aurelie had instructed us all, somewhat out of the blue, to leave the court of Fontaine and wait for her outside the city.
Hey, Red Bull guy. Hi, June. What's up?
We waited and waited at the rendezvous point, but she never came. By the time we returned to the city, she disappeared without a trace.
Yeah, funny that we were just talking about F1 as well. Exactly.
We looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Increasingly, all the signs seemed to point to her being the latest victim in the serial disappearances case.
Yeah, I started following F1 like 2 years ago, and I watched all of last season and then a little, like halfway of the last season. And I bought 3 sweatshirts. I have Red Bull, Ferrari, and Mercedes, and I rotate between those 3 sweatshirts. Not that I'm a Red Bull fan in particular. I like so many drivers and so many teams and so many people, but I just have 3. I have 3 sweatshirts that I rotate between. It's a fun series. It's a fun sport to watch. I'm assuming you might like F1 too, June? Also, we're just getting through Genshin. And speaking of which, y'all, I'm probably going to go for a little bit longer, but I don't want to go too late. Just because I'm feeling really tired, and it's the beginning of the week. And I don't want to burn myself out too fast, especially if we're going to be doing some longer streams this week. So if we can get to a good stopping point here, I know we're not going to do all of Farina's story quest in one shot, but I kind of need to take a break whenever we're at a good stopping point.
The director was the kindest soul in the world. Yet she was senselessly sacrificed for the sake of a so-called experiment by someone who had nothing to do with her at all.
But Doesn't the way she suddenly told you to leave the city suggest that maybe she had some sense of what was about to happen? It almost seems as if she was moving you to safety.
I've been trying to follow up on that ever since, but all my efforts so far have turned up nothing. Villemont might know something, but he won't open up to me.
Oh, Villemont, the other guy.
Villemont? The one who's playing the role of the villain?
Yeah. He's been overwhelmed by grief. I think the director's death hit him hardest of all.
Grief? Guilt, more like. Also, I have a hard time imagining that anyone took it harder than me. Because, well, speaking of the play being true to life, I was deeply, madly in love with O'Reilly.
Man, I'm so glad I added that sound effect. Bwomp, excuse me. Oh, my trauma was so much worse than everybody else's. I was so madly in love. Okay, now this guy's getting on my nerves already. All right, Paulo, please tell us more. I wanted to yeet this guy to Natlon. No, don't kick him forward to Natlon where we're gonna go, Gloucester. Kick him back to Inazuma or somewhere where we've been already. Kick him out. Send him to the Shadow Realm. Send him to the desert of Sumeru. Be gone. Gosh dang it.
What? You kept that one quiet.
Oh, we're unveiling that now?
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secrets from each other. We'll never be able to agree on the ending if we can't be honest about how we feel.
Eternity shine eternal.
I tell her how I felt once, but she turned me down pretty much straight away. She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her, and she'd never considered us as potential romantic partners.
Yeah, that's kind of how...
Not that it came as a shock or anything.
That's kind of weird.
It was what I was expecting to hear. So I told her I'd always be there for the troop, and I'd always be there for her. I said, maybe one day in the future, when everyone's settled into their own lives and on the up and up, and managing the troop no longer required her constant attention, well, maybe then she could reconsider what she really wanted in her life. And now, that day will never come.
No means no. No means no.
I'm the one writing this ending.
No.
Then I'm gonna make sure it does right by O'Reilly. I won't let anyone get in the way of that.
In that case, you have to straighten things out with Villemont once and for all, face to face.
Ugh.
We've all had our differences of opinion over the ending.
Gosh, man.
But those two
Chancla!
have never seen eye to eye on anything. One of them has to compromise if we're ever going to reach a final decision.
Oh, good.
Well, if that's where we're at, looks like it's time to go visit Villemont.
Time to go visit Villemont.
Ready to face the truth?
Yeah, really.
Honestly, I'm slightly terrified. But for the sake of our final performance, I'll do whatever it takes. Funny you should ask, though. You really do get what I'm going through right now.
Do we?
I certainly do.
Do we?
Come on, everyone. Allons-y.
Allons-y. Thanks, Farina. Man, Farina's really showing up. Farina's really showing up. I am gonna move past Paolo real quick, and I'm gonna focus on the fact that Farina's character development has been incredible thus far. Huge props. Huge yes. Big yes. Oh, also, good news, everyone! I have officially reached adventure rank 59. Hooray! As I get flashbanged. I kind of wanted to do this on stream, not that it makes a difference. But hey, we did it! Wow! One more and we're at max rank. Hooray! Almost there. And I got a free wish. It just passed by one day and I was like, oh, cool. Neat. Now the question is, if I did a story quest, can I also... Ooh? Oh? I think that's a yes. Oh, sweet. Yep, that counts. Cool. All right, well, good to know. I'll continue doing story quests then. That sounds perfect. All right, people. We will continue this we'll continue this next time. Yippee! Dang it. Now I need a yippee emote. I need a yippee soundboard. I need to expand my soundboard. I need so many things. All right, I got the SpongeBob Bawomp. I need yippee. Y'all, that moment on stream where we had the yippee loot bugs was like one of my favorites. Blocko, you're gonna have to watch this video that I edit. I'm gonna edit all of our Lethal Company time. I don't know if you're into Lethal Company, but we had such a hoot. It was so hilarious. We added a mod where one of the monsters, instead of it like letting out these gross bug noises, it lets out a yippee! It was so funny. It was amazing. Suddenly that bug went from like the most beloathed to like the most beloved real fast. Yes. You're not necessarily into the company, but I'm definitely into shenaniganery. Oh, well, this is... You might as well just call it lethal shenanigans, because that's basically what it was. Alright. I will get that rolling. Anyway. Thank you, guys. This was fun. Like I said, tomorrow will be Tears of the Kingdom Shrine Grind. And, yes. We'll go from there. Wednesday, Fortnite, Thursday, Celeste, and such. I'm glad that we've done these 2 days until the Spiral Abyss resets. Okay. And thank you for stream. You are welcome. Thank you everyone for hanging out and such. I've had a good time. Thanks for stream. Thank you, Chris Wren. Thank y'all for chilling. If anything changes for such, I'll let y'all know. I'm also gonna take some time to go grab these real quick since I'm here. Goodbye, my finals are gonna hurt me. Good luck, Ange. I'm sure you'll do better than you think. But also, I'm just glad that you got past your, I'm glad you got past your video editing project. Chris Miranda, hello, Chris. Sorry, I'm just about to end stream, but hello, Chris. Domain. Domain. You got this, Ange. This project is my 13th reason, bro. Your 13th reason of what exactly? Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna grab these so that in my head, or at least on my YouTube studio, I will have crossed the 3-hour mark. I'll have crossed the 3-hour mark on my stream. I know it doesn't make any difference, but I don't know. It's like a neat and tidy thing. I like my streams to reach 3 hours at least. So we're gonna stall just like a tad. I'm gonna grab this. What is your 13th reason? Is it 13th reason for insanity, Ange? Is that what we're getting at? Actually, I can take this moment to figure out what on earth is this Navia Ascension thing that I need? What is this stuff? Found underwater in the Morte region. Limpid drop of dew, floating amidst the waters of Morte. Where on earth is that? Underwater. In Fontaine specifically. It's underwater water. Where's the Morte region? Montus. Liffy? Oh, Morte region. Oh, okay. It's over here somewhere. Alright. Bottom right of Fontaine. I wish for Navia, she's so good. Yeah, I've heard of everybody talking about how powerful she is. Oh, what the heck is that? Is that the Research Institute? Okay, interesting. Into water. Underwater, all the way down there. Okay. Would it be helpful to take a boat? I'm gonna take that. He dives in. Time to go. Okay, dunk. That's the floating tower I've wanted to enter since 4.0. Do we know what this is yet? Is this a thing that's available for people? In the water. Also, is there an underwater domain here? Shisha. Spagoosh. Is there a teleport spot down here? Interesting. It's related to the Ordo questline? What is the Ordo questline? Help, I'm under the water. Oh, is this the stuff? No. That can't be it. Oh, here it is. Ha! Alright, it's literally shaped like that. Do I just collect it? Oh, hello. Is this a trap? Am I gonna die? Okay, guess not. They're literal, like, just dewdrops. Okay, that's cool. We chillin'. Well, go Ugupato to find out. Hit the shell there to open it. Got it. What's Ugupato? I don't know. So what y'all are telling me is I'm gonna have to have a stream of just like underwater dewdrop finding, searching stuff. Yes. I'll be doing my skincare routine. Ooh, enjoy skincare routine, Jenny. I don't have a skincare routine. Should I have a skincare routine? Probably not. Or maybe I should. I don't know. Actually, if anything, I need a stretching routine. That's really what I need. First and foremost. Gremlin! Hi, Yoi. If you need extra dewdrops, you can always steal 9. Oh, okay. I might take you up on that, Blanco. I don't know. I mean, I don't always go searching for dewdrops, but when I do, I will let you know. Spagoosh. I mean, you could put on one of those, like, you know, those little seaweed mask thingies. Sounds fun. Sounds like a blast. Navi is finally 90 for me, so you're safe to take items. Oh, cool. Well, I'll let y'all know. I mean, it depends on how many dewdrops are available, you know? Like, is there a lot of dewdrops? Are dewdrops, like, hard to get? Oh, what up? Cool. I mean, they seem pretty plentiful, honestly. 74 dewdrops. Is that how many are available? I can just wait a week. I'm not in that much of a rush. Excuse me, sir. Don't mind me. Finn can help you with that, Matt. I don't know what Finn's skincare routine is. I'm sure she would love to do something like that if I was interested. Yippee! 3 hours! Woo! Alright, we did it. Imagine a little bit of exploration. Okay. Now it's time for bed. But now I can probably finally ascend Navia. Please hold. Kazuo is currently under the water, but sorry. Aw, boo. Well, I also need some of these guys too. So I will take care of these guys later. Okay, doke. I will end. 2 more hours. Alrighty. I will teleport. I will teleport so that poor Kazuo is not stuck under the water. Sorry, bro, Chacho. I've never got Nadia, but seeing her banner, I was like 2 pulls away from getting her. Said I got 5-star characters. I forget who. I got Tainari, so I lost the 50-50 as well. But fortunately, Tainari was a really cool pick, given that I've never had Tainari before. Granted, I realize that his kit isn't really strong, and I don't really feel like building another Sumeru character right now. I don't know, y'all. When I pick... Okay. Since we're talking about it. I know I said I would go, but... where's my team loadout? Party info. So, if I have a team that's facing Spiral Abyss, generally my Spiral Abyss team is these 3. Wait.
You want me on your team?
Ayaka, Kazuha, Bennett, Albedo. And then the next one is generally Ganyu, Sucrose, Diana, and Zhongli.
What shall we do?
So, DPS, Animo, Healer, Geo. DPS, Animo, Healer, Geo. This is usually the 3. Why Diana? I don't know. She's just always been there, and I've just never not had her, so she's just there. Also, she's funny as heck. Where did that come from? She's some of the best lines. So, I don't know. Maybe y'all can provide some advice on, like, what I should do to mix it up. Maybe I should pull for Cloud Retainer. Maybe I should fit Farina in here once I build her up. Because she is a healer, after all. And that would actually match well with Ganyu's freezing stuff. I feel like I should get somebody different than Sucrose. Maybe Nahida?
I've been waiting for you for ages.
So instead of Animo, like, get some Dendro in there for some Dendro utility? Both your characters want to be in a freeze team, so put more Hydra characters. So maybe instead of Bennett, put Should I go Barbara for like
I'll take care of it.
freeze plus healing? Blooms. I like Farina Zhongli, Electro Person, Hydra Person. Oh, interesting. Me who throws Nuvi, Riosli, Farina, Healer Mode, and Lee. Ooh, okay. Take my time, Nari. Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll see. I really like the crowd control of Kazuha for sure. Both Ayaka and Ganyu really want free-centric teams unless you focus on Melt for Ganyu. No, I have... The funny thing about that, Blocko, you're exactly right. The funny thing is that my artifact set is literally like 4-piece Blizzard. So it's like... Literally, it's meant for frozen teams. Yet, oftentimes, I don't run freeze comps, which is just wildly dumb. But, you know. I think adding Farina would be great. I don't know what else I should do. Obviously, Barb would be great for heals. Plus, don't I have a C... I do have a C6 Barb, so technically I could do the revive thingy. Maybe I should build up Barb a lot more. Huh. Oh, wow. Well, that's a problem. I haven't upped Barb stuff since, like, you know, the beginning. You have a C6 Barb, excuse you? I mean, Barbara has been part of the standard banner since, like, you know, since I've started playing. So, yeah, after all the character banners that she's been on, Glister, yeah, C6 Barb for sure. She avoids me, really? I mean, I understand it's hard. It is really hard to work with, like, to get a specific 4-star, right? Recommended affixes. Whoa. Wait, what? They have recommendations? That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Data is sourced from recently active players. Whoa. That's actually really nice. It's like a wiki reference right up there. Cool. Her healing is scaled off of her HP. Yeah, for sure. I think I'll do that. I'll also HP, yes, but I mean, I'm a sucker for Noblesse Oblige, just for the burst that increases all party members' attack by 20%. So, I mean, I like Noblesse a lot, but I understand that there might be other artifact sets that are better for her. I don't know. We'll see. Clam is also a good option. Oh, I think I have a lot of... Do I have a lot of Clam, or did I use up a lot of Clam in other stuff? I can't remember. I think I might have sacrificed the Clam to the artifact Trove Gods. Which one is Clam? What does Clam do again? Can't remember. Oh, Clam? This one? Healing bonus 15%. When the equipping character heals a character, Sea Foam will appear for 3 seconds, accumulating the amount of HP recovered, including overflow healing at the end. Oh, including overflow? Whoa. So at the end of the duration, Sea Foam will explode, dealing damage to nearby opponents. That's actually pretty cool. So if I'm getting this right, when you heal someone, foam appears and measures the amount of healing that you've done. And then at that point, it'll explode. This damage is calculated as similar to reactions like Electrocharge and Superconduct, but it's not affected by Elemental Mastery. Only one each sea foam can accumulate up to 30,000, and that's it. No, there can be no more than one sea foam at a time. Okay. TLDR, more healing, more damage. Okay, I mean, yeah, makes her damage tosser. It does, but also, I don't know. To be honest, I'm more of like a damage kind of person. I never really find myself in a situation saying like, oh, so and so isn't healing enough, you know? I think I'd rather just stick with Noblesse Oblige because, you know, when you're building out your other characters on your teams, knowing that, like, I get an instant 20% attack damage buff using her burst to my other DPS characters, I feel like that would be more attuned. So I'll probably work on building out... I'll build out another HP Noblesse kit for her. We'll see. Oh, Ange, what? The guy who remade the script apologized now? Where were you 5 hours ago when I was breaking down? Didn't you submit that project 20 minutes ago when it was due at midnight? I'm gonna blow up the moon. Don't take the tides with you, Ange. No way, though. No way, though. Hey, Ange, how willing are you to throw some people under the bus? Because, honestly, if I was in that situation, 100%, I would take a screenshot of that and be like, yo, teacher, if you're not interested in giving me 100%, this is a reason why you should be giving me 100% right now. Or at least giving you an A. Because the fact that you're dealing with that rigmarole, like, you should not receive less than an A, given that you basically had to complete 2 entire projects. A project based on the original parameters, and then another project based on the new parameters that were given to you 5 hours ago, and you did it. And you sacrificed final exam study time, right? Oh, also, wait, it's 12:20 for me, but that's not 12:20 for you. Never mind. You still got things. But anyway, I'm gonna throw up. What, throw the moon? Yeah. No, it's 9:20 for you. Still, it doesn't matter. That is unreal. That's unreal, bro. That ain't cool. Unreal from every level. Dude, I have some nice goblets over here, actually, for real. Huh. What's this? Dude, what is this? A hydro damage goblet with 25% crit. Where on earth did this come from? Dude, there's some wild goblets in this. Why isn't this on somebody's right now? Holy mother of RNG. Yeah, that was... Jeez, why has this been sitting here? I think that was you like 2 years ago. Ange? No way, though. That's funny. Alright, well, I'm going to give that to somebody. Who wants a hydro damage bonus goblet? Farina? Should I give that to Farina? I put it on Ganyu, but you took it off. Well, it was a hydro... It's a hydro damage one, right? Yeah, it's hydro damage bonus. It's not Ganyu. Don't ask why I put it on Ganyu! Because the crit damage? Farina does like a hydro damage bonus. I mean... Maybe. But I mean, but Farina currently has a HP with a crit rate and a crit damage. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Farina would love that. Maybe I'll give that to Farina. Well, wait. Does Farina already have an off-piece? What is Farina? Can I don't like Barbara's summer outfit. Can we change this back? Sorry. Changing back to summer outfit. I don't know why. I'm just not in the mood to see summer right now. It's too cold for that. Bleh. Wait, what? Where did that come from? Where'd that come from? I bet you Farina... Oh, I see. Oh, that's right. I was technically still building Farina's kit, so... Work in progress, I think. Yeah, WIP. We're currently working on that. Okay. I guess I need to run some more... Golden Troop stuff. Yeah. Right now I have an off flower for her. I have an off timepiece as well. I mean, I was going for perfect stats. No surprise. HP. Yeah, I was going for like perfect stuff, which you don't necessarily need perfect stuff right off the bat, but might be just if we're looking at characters. Oh, yeah. Instead of the team thing. Well, at first I was trying to figure out team comps, and then I went to this. I don't know, man. I gotta say, like, honest... Wait, where's... Oh. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Why doesn't Sucrose have this right now? Okay. Anyway. Artifacts, man. Artifacts. There's so much. Frankly, that's one of the things I love about this game, is that there's so much depth. There's so much depth to these games. That's a pretty good set. It's not bad. Yeah, you could do so much with this. Anyway. Me, who got perfect artifacts for Wander after a few days of going into that domain. It was done with me? Yeah. Relatable. What crowns do I have? Whoa. Whoa, wait, what? Wait a minute. Does Kazuha need an off-piece? I think my Kazuha needs an off-piece. Sorry, y'all. I'm going through this now. I'm realizing... Hello. Does he have... Dude, I've been waiting for something like this? What the heck? I didn't realize this was in my inventory. And just freely sitting there. Oh. Excellent. I had a 5 set of veneer, so I just needed... I needed an elemental mastery thing, and here it was, just sitting in my inventory. Well, thank goodness. Nice. Cool. Is my response, Ange? Yeah, too Matt is family friendly. I know. What a shame. What a shame. Can't lay people out. Gosh. This project was assigned at end of last year. We had to make everything, but the script changed literally 2 a.m. Sunday. Yikers, man. People really be real like that. Does Navia need HP? Oh, no, sorry, that's a flower. Duh. Okay, anyway. Sorry, y'all. Shwink. What in the beep, 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 beep. Your stream chat is off limits, but your DMs are not. Slang not found. Yes, slang not found. Oh. All right, y'all. Yo, thanks for chilling. I will see you guys tomorrow for Tears of the Kingdom. Thanks for hanging out, and also for doing some post quest character analysis. Now my Kazuha is cracked. Can't wait. Thank you for stream. Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Tune in next time when we get Kazuha's banner and we get him the Freedom Sworn sword, because I need the Freedom Sworn. Anyway, no, my scientist answer. That's me. All right, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Please have good sleep. Thank you all for staying up so late with me, and I will see you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, people. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you for stream. Thank you, Myung.